Okay. Hey guys, Happysplasher here. Good morning. It is 9/24/2021. Right now we're going to do some world event, and then if we can, we'll do some journey. So let's get right into it. So the event is called We Are Legion. As you can see here, we have these three units. We have the Angelia, the Lightbringer, the Legion, the God of Legion, God of War, and Hanzo, which is over here. We're going to be getting some sparks, opening event chests, and getting these souls. So yeah, let's get right into it. Hi, Japoga. How are you this morning? Oh, okay, cool. So we're just loading these through. Okay, so let us read this stuff here. So it's called Second Encounter for Chapter 1. Lord Protector, your old friends seek an audience with you. I clearly remember the history behind your first meeting. You just returned to Pangea and didn't remember anything about the past. It happened in the midst of a battle for power. Gods, warriors, and even assassins were fighting for the throne, and everyone deemed you an imposter. Okay, so it looks like if we finish chapter 1, we'll have these rewards here. So we'll get some rare souls, we'll get this epic scroll, which can summon demigods, and then we'll be able to get more roulette reward bonuses. Okay, so yeah, going to the adventure. All right, our first quest here, we have to defeat this ninja. We'll be getting these, I guess, runes? No, event runes, which are now, or they were sparks before, but I guess now with the update, they're called event runes. So that is what you'll be getting. All right, let's go do some battles. All right, so no skills over here on this boss, so we'll just fight them normally. And yeah, let's go. Who the heck are you? Another contender to the throne? What do you mean another? I am the only legitimate contender. Ha! How can you be so naive? Laws have long been useless on Pangea. You shouldn't have gotten into this fight, but never mind, I'll save you all the trouble and suffering right now. This wasn't a part of my plan. Okay, you can see here that they have low health, and we have 3 units over here that can attack for lethal, so don't need to worry too much about this battle. Right, they have a unit here that gives miss to one of our units, but there's nothing here that they can give miss to because they're buildings, and buildings can't attack. So yeah. You're the first person in years to have beaten me, but you won't stand against Legion. So Legion will be the big baddie at the end, I suppose. All right, so we have defeated the boss. Let us go back to the roadmap to collect our rewards. Okay. The next quest over here is to kill 5 enemy heroes in battle against other players. We will do that by closing out over here. We'll go to the brawl, and then we'll just fight some people. Not sure if we need to actually win the battle. They will count regardless if you defeat any type of heroes. This warlord has relatively low health, so we can just go through this battle, see if we can get possibly a journey key. Otherwise, we'll just get the 5 heroes to destroy. And I'm thinking at least this building and then some other units to destroy. So we're just going to try and go through this battle as quickly as possible. Destroy some stuff. So that is number 1. I suppose we could fight disciples too in order to get the heroes done. But there is a prize at the end of this brawl if we can actually get it. Otherwise, we'll just get our 5 if we are losing and then head on over to the next quest. All right, not a problem. Okay, not too bad. I think we've only defeated 1 so far. Next turn, we'll use our destruction skill to get rid of these runes, and then also open up a lane here to attack. Probably send something to block. Yep, that's that. Okay, this is fine. We'll do our destruction skill, and then we will, let's see here, summon this building, see if we can actually get some damage off of the Aphrodite. We got 191, so in this case, it was actually off of this. And we have defeated 1, 2, 3, 4, and the building already, so that is 5. We're pretty close to lethal, so let's see if we can get that done. Let's see here, combat. We'll summon our Out of Agony to transform this Iona, or the, what do you call it? The Shamuna over there. Here we go again. Only comments for event battles this stream. Why do you like to see comments so much? But yeah, I can do that. Sure. I love the challenge. All right, so let's see if we can actually get through this here. We're getting pretty close. We got combat over there, combat over there. All right, we'll summon our melee unit actually over here. It gets an attack boost for every wounded unit on the field. Oh, I forgot. This is silenced. I wonder why we're not dealing damage. Okay. Well, we're pretty close to getting through this battle, so let's just go through these stones, get some, destroy some more units, and then hopefully we get a key at the end of this. Sure, okay. We'll summon our own Grace of Rock fleet over here. Are there any 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 official? Are there any particular comments you'd like to see? I have all of them at this point, so it's just a matter of preference. We'll do okay. So we'll do our summons here. We'll summon our extra attack unit over here to break through the mental shield. I probably should put her over here to deal a little bit more damage, but this is fine either way. Okay, so we got some runes, so that's cool. We got our quest done. Let's close this out. And due to someone requesting only commons, we will do that. So let us go back to the squad. Probably gonna still stay with our warlord for now. Just gonna put some commons here. All right, let's go for the ones with decent attack. So 93. Just go from the back. Nice, the event commons. There's no common legion and no common Angelia. Those all start at rares because they themselves are world event units. So I will do what I can with what we have here. We have a 50, which is fine. Another 50 over here. Another 50. I think I might have too many ranged units at this point. Yeah, because there are 6 or there are 5 range units over here. So let's try to balance this out a little bit. This one's fine. This one has a summon behind it, so yeah, that could be useful. Yeah, 50 is good here. Let me just do one more. Oh, here, 60 is good here. So let's just put this one over here, I guess. Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, we want to do a little bit of balance, so 4 and 4. Okay, we will continue on. We just switched our squad. Whoops. All right, let's we'll skip the in-game ads that are happening right now because we don't need them. We want to make sure that we keep going on for progress. All right, cool. So we are on the first branch of chapter 1. We have on the bottom here, we have to get 6 rare heroes and summons or in chests, except event shop. And then on the top here, find 500 souls of heroes and then play heroes 20 times in battle against other players. We're going to do a combination of this quest and this quest to get the most amount of sparks. So let us close this out here. We're going to go to our journey and then we're going to claim some rewards to get the souls that we need. So we'll just claim those. Okay, we got the 500 souls, so that's good. Okay, got the runes over there. And then we're going to get these 6 rares and summons or in chests. We'll be able to do that by going to our Mighty Pass over here. Okay, we'll just open these. So you can see these rare chests do count, so that's good. We'll keep on getting some more. Number 2. Number 3, I might be opening a bit too much rares in relation to what we need because we just need the chests themselves, but might as well just do it anyways. Because eventually the Mighty Pass does expire. As you can see here, it expires in 6 days, so pretty much until the end of the world event, but it won't hold on to the next world event, so that's why we're just claiming our stuff now. Okay, so we have claimed our 6 rare chests. We're going to claim this rewards on the roadmap, and then we'll move on. Okay, so the next quest here, we have Defeat Angel. And, whoa, what just happened there? All right, so no skills over here, so that's good. We'll just keep on battling. Get ready to say goodbye to your life. I will purge Pangea of those who try to destroy it. What makes you think I'm trying to destroy it? You are one of a dozen contenders to the throne who will do anything to seize power. There is only one true ruler who left us many years ago. I'll maintain order while he is away. But you're an order unit too. An order maintaining order. While he is away, huh? You're all about noble speeches and maintaining order, but in reality you want to take power just like everyone else. Enough talking. All right. Okay, looks like they're going first. They got some buildings here that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Some block. Okay, they got this unit here that gives an extra attack rune. Okay, seeing if we can actually go for lethal now. We'll do our summon. That's good. We'll summon our range unit behind it. Okay, so we got some combat damage. We have our summon here that deals damage at the end of the turn to all of their units. So now, as you can see here, every lane is now open, and at this point we should have lethal anyways. So we'll do our summon, and there we go. You managed to escape this time, but we will meet again. If Legion doesn't kill you, who is he? Hey, wait, I'm not done with you. So, like they mentioned before, Legion is going to be the bad guy at the end of it. I assume he's also going to be the end boss. Not the end boss, but the chapter 3 level 16 unit that we'll need to get. Okay, once again, another ad. We'll skip that. Okay, next quest here is to level up Order Heroes 4 times. We're going to go to our guild and then activate a bonus to lower the cost of the level up. In this case over here, as you can see, we'll spend a little bit of contribution to get the cost of gold being a little less. So we'll do that for 1 day. Okay, we'll go to our squad. And then we will then filter for units that we can level up and that are order. So in this case, we have these over here. Looks like we already do have a Legion, so that's good. I will level up this Angelia, that's fine. So number 1. Gonna level up some higher level, level units. So that's number 2. Whoops, number 3. Then number 4. Nice. Okay, so as you can see, the quest is now complete. So we'll close this out. We'll go to the roadmap once again. Claim the rewards. All right. And we'll move on. So the next quest here is to defeat Contender. Okay, no skills, so just pretty straightforward battle. And let's go. The ninjas told me that there is a skilled warrior on Pangea that I should be wary of. I must say, I'm disappointed with what I see, but it's for the best. The fight with you won't take much time. Just checking out some stuff here. The disappointment is mutual. I expected more too. People talk about you a lot. It feels like everyone is very afraid of you. It's not clear why though. It's a pity that disappointment is the last thing you'll feel before you die. Okay. So they got some buildings here, again, with the spikes, plus health. Nothing here. They got this unit here with flight. Not really too concerned about them. We'll do our summon once again, and then we'll actually summon our extra attack unit over here with the high health. Deal some damage. We have our unit here dealing the damage to all of our units at the end. And once again, all lanes are open, so we can attack on any one of these lanes and should be good. Okay, summon a ranged unit over here. Oops. And there you go. Only one person has ever defeated me, but this is impossible. I still have blackouts, but I believe it's not impossible anymore. I remember you. You're still arrogant. So did they die, or did we just knock them out? Because they said that they were going to, when we lose, we die. But anyways. All right. We'll go back to the roadmap, claim our rewards. Okay, we are on this next quest here, which is defeat other players 3 times. We will do that by closing out the roadmap. We'll go to our friend section over here, and then we'll go to the disciples and fight a disciple, because disciples do count. We'll go on a low level one, and we'll click the fight. And we just got to do this 3 times to get through here. Okay, so we'll summon our ranged unit over here. They do have low health, and that is good there. As you see, it does count for that particular quest, so we'll do that 2 more times. For some reason, only now I found out that you don't have to drag, but only click the hero and the tile. Yes, I think that's probably because the selection is, I guess it locks it in. So we'll even try that right now. So we'll click it. We'll click on the tile. Nice. Cool. That allows for a little bit more precision instead of having to like potentially. And this has happened to me before when, say, if I'm in Dark Tower or Pit or anything like that, and I want a unit at a specific spot, I click and drag, and then I end up missing because I let go of the mouse button or whatnot, and so that is why. But yeah, this is that's pretty helpful. Thanks a lot. All right, so we got through those battles pretty quick. Okay, defeated the other players. All right, we'll go back to the roadmap, close out the ad once again. Oh, all right. I might actually take a look at some of them just because there might be some other rewards that we might not have normally thought of. But yeah, for now, we'll just skip those. Okay, so it looks like we are on the next branch of Chapter 1. Let's take a look at the quest here. So we have 500, find 500 souls of the event rares. These are always going to be the event rares that are in the world event. So just in case you don't remember what the names are. Okay, we have on top here, get 12 heroes in summons or in chests, except event shop chests. And then over here, we have kill 35 enemy heroes in battle against other players. We're going to do this quest here to get the 12 heroes in summons, which we can get by a combination of the chests from, I think you can get the chests from the Mighty Pass. I have one more rare chest. Let's see if that will count. All right, so we open this one up here. Okay, so it does count, so that's good. We can continue opening up rare chests over here. I'm going to save these epics for an upcoming quest very shortly. Okay, actually I should check to make sure if it's just any rarity or just rares. Okay, it's just any rarity, so that's good. That actually means that we can go to our daily quest and then open up these rare chests, or these common chests over here. And you guys, you see they do count, so that's good. Keep on doing that. Some more stuff. You have some more commons over here. Okay, I'll save the rare chest for later, because there is going to be a quest coming up soon. So we'll go to the shop, and then we will. Okay, we will spend 1,300 these friend coins in order to open up the 10x. As you can see, it does count, so that's good. We'll open up all these chests. See if we can also get through the 500 copies of the event rares too. Okay, not quite, but we did get a 2x off of the common version of those event rares. Yeah, I guess the only common of the event rare is the Hanzo. But that's fine. All right, so let's claim the reward in the roadmap. Okay, excuse me. We have the Untouchable. I know the Untouchable is the only one that you can actually get from common to rare. So what we'll do is we'll go back to our guild once again. And I think we actually have our, yeah, okay, we do have the evolve bonus from a couple days ago. So we'll do that. Close that out, go to our squad, and then we'll filter for commons and then order, because those are the ones we're looking for. And this one here, this Shinobi, can actually evolve into the Untouchable. There's another card that can also evolve into that too. I checked it this morning. I think it's Prince, right? Can I find the Prince? Oh, it's here, right? Yeah, so this warrior here can evolve into the Shinobi, or the Untouchable as well. So the Untouchable and the Shinobi. And we'll just get our 500 now. See if what else this evolves into. Okay, so we actually want to hold off on that, but we will evolve for this one here. I don't think we need 10,000 copies, but sure, why not? All right. So we got our 500 souls. Might as well just do it through here. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, evolving the copies does count too, so you don't necessarily need to open them up in chests. You can also get them in Journey if you do get them as rewards, but for now we'll just get these 500 and we'll move on. Okay, so the next quest we have here is to open the rare chest in Event Shop 2 times. The only way you can do that is now by going to the roulette and then opening up this rare chest over here. It'll tell you what can actually be opened. We'll spend our runes here. So this is number 1. And this is number 2 here. Cool, we got actually some runes back, so that's good. Okay, we'll go back to the roadmap, share here now, claim our rewards, and we'll move on to the next quest. So the next quest here is to defeat this Kusarigama. I believe it's another boss, so yeah, that's good. And looks like they have a skill this time, so whenever one of their units appears, ally being them, not us, it will give mental shield to them. So it looks like they'll have some extra protection as soon as they come into play. All right, sure, yeah, let's go. Does the Ninja Clan want to welcome the Lord Protector? Say goodbye is more like it, I would say. If you think you have already defeated Legion, you are deeply mistaken. Legion was the closest to get the throne, and he is not going to give in to some imposter. The threat must be eliminated. An imposter? I've already dealt with a warrior from your clan, and I don't think there will be any problems with you either. Okay, let us start with our summon. To get rid of these buildings, we'll summon our ranged unit behind the building over here for some double protection. And then we're also splitting out the amount of damage we can do, so that way if one lane is blocked, we'll get some more damage on the other lane. All right, so at this point now, they only block this, but we'll just summon our melee unit over here. And there we go. Lord Protector, it's really you. At least I was killed by a worthy opponent. So we are killing people. What? Oh boy. We are a murderer on our way to victory. Okay, we'll go back to the roadmap. We'll claim our rewards. And whoops, looks like we did complete one of these quests already. We got the level up, as you saw there, level up the event, any one of the event rares to level 13. Well, let's check out this one, these quests on the top for the branch. Speed up 4 chests and then find 1,200 souls of common heroes. If you don't have the event rare, it'll be very hard to get to level 13. So the other alternative, as you can see here, speed up 4 chests. You can do that by facing battles in League and then waiting for the timer for when the chests open up. You'll speed them up using gems. And then over here, you have find 1,200 souls of common heroes. You can get that usually by opening up the mercenaries chests in the shop. You can also get them in Journey and potentially in League if you are low League. Otherwise, you'll have to get them actually through the mercenaries or request them through your card request every 12 hours or so. But for now, we're going to skip the top quest over here, the speed up 4 chest, because we'll actually have to wait. So we'll just open this, get our rewards, and move on. All right. Okay, so the next quest here is to summon 2 times. We will do that by closing out the roadmap. We will go back to the shop, and then we'll go to the mercenaries over here. We'll just spend our friend coins now, which is okay, because we'll also get potentially some rares. Which we do, that's good. As you see, it does count for the summon. All right, and we have the other one over here. Okay. All right, so we'll close that out, go back to the roadmap, and then claim our reward. Okay, so now we're at the end of chapter 1. We have this quest here to defeat Angelia. Okay. Looks like they have a skill, so whenever an enemy appears, enemy being our units, except order, you will deal 2 damage to them. Sure, okay, so nothing too bad, but I mean, still a little bit of damage. Okay, yeah, let's go. You won't be able to escape death the second time. Didn't you hear that the Lord Protector is back? Your fight is over. Do you think anyone will believe an imposter? I think my sword will speak for me. Where's your sword? You're holding a fan and an umbrella. Okay, so we're going to take some damage to our units. 3 of these units are order, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll do our summon. As you can see, we take a little bit of damage. We'll summon our order unit over here. Get some more damage out here because these 3 lanes are blocked. And then we have our skill here to deal damage at the end of the turn. So all of these units are now destroyed. So even if they block now, we still have 3 of these units that actually can deal lethal. So we'll just summon our 1, we'll take some damage, and there we go. Lord Protector, apparently the rumors are true. Why did you leave Pangaea? I don't remember, but I hope to find out after I take the throne. Good luck with that. You left your subjects to their fate. Let's see how they feel about your return. Okay, so we defeated Angelia. Got some rares. That's cool. Okay, we'll go back to the roadmap. We'll claim our rewards. And we'll move on to the beginning of chapter 2. All right, another ad. Close that out. Okay, so this is now the intro for chapter 2. It's called Angelia the Lightbringer. I guess, well, this will be for her. Beware, earthly creature, for the power of Angelia's light punishes all the wicked that threaten the innocent. Her vocation is to defend honor, justice, and order at all costs. Like many inhabitants of the upper world, Angelia interferes in the affairs of Pangaea only in extreme cases. But when the time comes, woe to them who stand in her way, because she cleans the hearts of the vicious with a steel blade, which you can see right here. Okay, so we got our rewards. Let's claim those. Okay. And we're now moving on to chapter 2. It's called Fighting for the Throne. So Legion had the most progress among all the contenders. God of War stood right by his name and never lost a single fight, absorbing the power of defeated enemies, until you came around and spoiled his plans. But he wasn't ready to back down and decided to take the most desperate measures for a chance to hold power over Pangaea. Okay. Always got to be the fly in the ointment. Okay, so we have our rewards here that we can get at the end. We'll have some Ronin over here, so that's cool. Ronin is the epic version of the Legion, or not the Legion, but the Hanzo. We have some Demigod Scrolls, so that's good, and then we'll get some extra Roulette rewards. Okay, so yeah, let's head into chapter 2. Okay, so the first quest here is to defeat Desperate. As you can see right now, we are currently out of journey keys, so we will spend some gems in order to get them. We'll have roughly 11k, as shown over there. We have 40 gems to spend, so we'll do that. Okay, there's skill here. Whoops. Oh, why is this? Oh no, there's a glitch here for the bonus showing up. All right, anyways, so whenever one of their units attacks, we'll give them plus attack to one of their other units, except I assume this is buildings because no other faction starts with a B. It's either order, nature, or chaos, so that's why. All right, so yeah, let's go. Might have to refresh in order to get rid of this. Oh boy. Okay. Sending assassins after me instead of just fighting was low. I believe that all means are good in the struggle for the throne. It seems that the Order faction, as I just mentioned, doesn't act according to its name anymore. You've been away for too long, Lord Protector. It's true, you've changed a lot, and your obsession with the throne scares me. This is what you lack to be an outstanding Lord Protector. The people of Pangaea need a ruler who will not hesitate and will stop at nothing. Okay, first things first, we will do our summon once again, and we will also summon our extra attack unit over here. We could deal a little bit more damage with our range unit, but like I said, we do want to spread out our units so that we can deal some more damage if one of our lanes are blocked. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we have lethal now. We'll summon our range unit over here. And there we go. So that was Desperate over there. We will go back to the roadmap, claim our rewards, and we'll move on. Okay, so just before we start this quest, I'm actually going to close this out, see if we can actually get... Okay, we can't get rid of that. All right, looks like we'll, we'll just refresh and see if we can get rid of this instead. So hold on for just a moment. Okay, we're just refreshing the game so that we can get rid of that text box over there. For those who are tuning in right now, we're currently doing the world event. We just finished chapter 1, and we are starting on chapter 2. So yeah, pretty straightforward right now. We are also using a common squad due to a viewer request. Thank you, 1234123 official. So yeah, trying to think what else we're going to prepare for. So I know for a fact that we're going to be doing some Divine Arena in order to get some sparks. We'll also be doing some Pit in order to get the Legendary chest. And if we do end up finishing the world event early, because it looks like we do have a Legion that's at level 16, which I believe is the end unit, we should be going into Journey, and we'll do the first half of chapter 4 or 5. I forgot which chapter we're on right now. I think we're on chapter 5. But yeah, we'll be able to check it out. Oh boy, is it not loading? Usually it doesn't take this long. Oh no, don't tell me the world event is crashing. Oh man. We'll wait like 15 more seconds and we'll refresh it one more time. Hopefully this doesn't end up ruining our progress. If it doesn't load up here, we'll switch into the other account and then see if we can do some Journey. But looks like things are loading, so that's good. And come on. Do you recommend buying a pet while I'm still swinging between League 11 and League 10? It depends. What pet are you thinking of? I assume that you unlock the honeydew because that's the only way you can. Well, yeah, I guess you can actually skip the honeydew quest as well. But if you are going to buy a pet, I would say get a legendary pet if you're going to like actually commit to getting a pet. Otherwise, if you're on a budget, you can also get I think it's the Steel Hattie, which is the epic wolf. That one is actually pretty good. I recommend if you're going to go long term, you would go for the Gleedy, just because there's some battles where you would want to draw out. You get health back to your warlord if you use Gleedy. Otherwise, if you're going for like quick battles, I would say use the Sentry. Drogon is also pretty good too because it has its own health boost and deals kind of like pierce damage to the warlord. But again, you need to use a male specific squad in order to do it, so that is why it is pretty rough. Yeah, if you have the honeydew, yeah. If you have the honeydew, I wouldn't actually sink too many levels into it, and actually, you're probably just better off just not leveling up it at all, so that you can use your gems to actually get more units and then do some buys for events. It is useful, but it's not like absolutely useful. The payback that you're getting for putting more gems, more levels into the honeydew isn't worth it. Okay, so now we're on this next quest over here. So we opened the epic chest and event shop 3 times. See how many sparks we have, or sorry, runes at this point. So we have to open this 3 times. We'll go to the roulette. Okay, each one of these chests costs 1,000 runes, so we'll open them up, and hopefully we'll get some actually event runes back as a bonus. I was between the legendary wolf and the dragons. Yeah, if you're going to do that, I would say get the legendary wolf. The dragon itself, I guess the dinosaur, that one is more for, again, a more male-oriented squad. I mean, both of them are pretty good, actually. I think there's a nice combo you can actually do with Grace of Rockfleet, because it gives an attack boost whenever a ranged ally kills. So because of that, if you have Grace of Rockfleet, you can actually give your units a pretty strong attack boost in the beginning. Your team is also ladies, mostly ladies. Yeah, if that's the case, then I would probably just use the Sentry. Just a good all-around pet that is offense. So yeah, it's pretty useful. Okay, so we are a little short on sparks. What we're going to do now is actually go into the Divine Arena in order to get some sparks. Actually, we don't even have to do Divine Arena now. We can actually just skip that because we do have some of these rare chests. We saved some rare chests from the beginning for before the event started. So we're just going to open those. Okay, you see we are getting some runes. For the big blue chest, we got 60 runes. For the small rare chest, we should be getting 40. Just to show you there. We'll open up this one here. And we now have our 1,000. So we'll go back to the roadmap. And then we'll open up the roulette to get the 3rd chest. Hey, and we got some sparks. Or runes. I gotta train myself around. Yeah, they even look like runes now, so that's cool. Okay, so he'll be my next plans. Yeah, it's yeah, I would start early if you can. Yep, you're welcome. Okay, so now we're on the first branch of chapter 2. The bottom quest over here is to summon demigods or gods 10 times. We have up on the top, activate guild bonuses 5 times, and then find 1,000 souls of rare heroes. I know that in chapter 3, because the world event quests are usually the same from previous events, that we'll have to open demigods or gods 20 times in chapter 3. So because of that, we're going to not actually do our summons. So we'll do the top quest over here. So we'll activate the guild bonus 5 times. We'll close this out. We'll go to our guild, and then, oops, all right, we'll go to the guild, go to the bonuses, and then activate guild bonuses 5 times. We're going to activate the battle ones. Whoops. Yeah, we'll activate the battle ones for now. All right. So we have these ones here. We don't need to activate the 7 days, but we can activate the 1 days, and those will count, as you'll see. So number 1, we'll get the ranged one for number 2, chaos for 3, nature for 4, and then this order one over here for 5. And we're doing this now so that we can set up for some battles that we'll have to do for later. It will help out our squad now, and then it will also help out for the pit that we'll have to do eventually. Okay, so we'll claim our rewards from the roadmap. We'll now do this one here. We have find 1,000 souls of rare heroes. We'll do this by closing out the roadmap. We'll go back. We'll actually go to our inbox over here, and then we'll claim our rares that we've been getting over the past, couple days, couple weeks, whatever you want to call it. So we'll claim our rares. As you can see, we have 341, and it does count towards that, so that's good. Claim this one too. Okay, got a little more. Might claim these while we're here. See if we have anything in the daily bonus. Nope, just gold. We'll get that. We will go to the deals, see if there's anything that we can claim. Nope. We'll get some gems though. That's all right. There's some other stuff. They made a change here in the shop where you can actually get some different type of rewards. I guess it's not in the deals. Or if it is, I don't know. Oh, it's in the shop. There we go. Yeah, they made a change in the shop. It looks visually different, and then there are also some extra things that you can claim. You can see here there's progress rewards. Nothing here that we want. Nothing here. In the VIP, maybe. See here. Okay, so we have those. Nope. Okay, so no rares here. So I guess the other thing, we can go to our league. We do have a couple more rares over here. Okay. We opened up this one rare chest, and we get 525, so that is actually enough for us here. Let's claim this one here as well, just to get out of the way. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Just some housekeeping. All right. So we'll claim our rewards. Okay. We'll move on to the next battle here, which is defeat Hideo. Whoops. Okay. We'll go to the roadmap. We'll go to the battle. We'll spend the 40 gems to get another attempt. And it looks like they have a skill now too. So whenever one of their units appears, we'll give metal shield. Okay, so pretty much a rehash of the first chapter. All right, so yeah, let's go. I can't believe Legion sent another assassin. The first 2 were good, but you need to put the best against the Lord Protector. I'm flattered. Meaning you. Don't waste the last moments of your life on idle chatter. Good advice. All right, we'll do our summon first, and then we'll summon our extra attack unit over here. Now you can see they do have some extra health now, but should be good. We are currently threatening lethal with this one extra attack unit. If they do block it, we'll summon our ranged unit here with the high attack, and should be good. All right, so we'll summon our ranged unit as mentioned before. I got to stop clicking and dragging. I will remember this time to just click it once and then just select the tile. Okay, I've always completed my orders. Please spare me the shame with your sword, as you say. Okay, so we have defeated Hideo. That's good. Go to the roadmap. Claim our rewards. And we'll move on. Looks like we did complete one of these other quests over here, so that's good. Soul binding the event rares 5 times, so we'll claim that. Yep, we'll claim that one. Okay, we have on the bottom quest here, find 1400 souls of the event epics. And then on the top here, we have boost the legendary heroes 4 times. As you see here, a little more rewards if we do the bottom as opposed to the top, so we'll do that. Find 1400 souls. We should have enough. So we'll close this out. We'll go back to the squad. And we'll go back to the, was it the Untouchable that we have? So we'll filter for the rare, the order, and then we'll use this filter over here. This means that if you have any cards that you can actually evolve, if you have enough copies to evolve, you'll be able to filter for those. So we'll do that. All right, we'll have our Untouchable. And you see we have 7K, so that's good. We'll just do them all. Okay, so it does cover the 1400 souls. Evolve does count, so that's good. Okay, closing that out. Going back to the roadmap. Claiming our rewards, and moving on. Okay, so the next quest here is to defeat the Avenger. Nice. All right, we'll take a look at theirs. Oh, well, we have to get another attempt. Take a look at their skill here. So whenever one of our units appears, whenever one of our units appears that are not order, their health will be set to 1. So that could be kind of dangerous. We do have some order units, so that's good. So yeah, let's go. Came to ask for help? Frankly speaking, yes. You know I can't handle Legion and his army alone. Are you willing to give Pangea to this madman? You've sworn to protect it. Shall I remind you of your vows, Lord Protector? Okay, we're probably going to have to change this up a little bit. We don't need to destroy this building right now, just because it is not worth our summon. So what we're going to do, we'll do our range unit actually over here on the attack rune. Get some damage over here. And we are threatening lethal now, so that's good. If they actually don't block these next 2 lanes, we will do our summon and then we'll follow up with our range unit. So we'll do our summon. And you see it does set the health of it to 1 because it's not an order unit. This one here is a chaos unit. But we'll summon our range unit over here. Actually over here on the attack rune just for a little insurance. So damage, and then there you go. We can only stop him together. You're right. Don't think that I'll forget that you left. I'll help you, but only for the sake of Pangea. So you can see that extra summon allowed us to deal the damage that we needed to do. Okay, we have defeated the Avenger. Okay, going back to the roadmap. Claim our rewards. And moving on. Okay, so we're on the next branch here. Let's take a look at the quest here. So we have spend 15,000 runes. And then on the top here, spend 1,300 copper coins, and then follow with a soulbind of the event epics 5 times, any one of them. All right, so as mentioned as well, there is a quest in chapter 3 where you'll need to spend even more runes. So we're going to hold off on spending the runes. If you find out that you are going to be stuck, you might as well spend them here. But for some future planning, just to let you guys know, there is a quest that requires you to spend at least 20,000 runes, if not more, in the beginning and then also at the end. All right, so we'll do our spend 1,300 copper coins. You do this by closing out the world event. We're going to go to the Dungeon of Trials, and then we're going to the shop here. We're going to spend 1,300 copper coins, which we will do on, oh yeah, this is fine. We'll spend on Samina, so that's good. So it's 1,000 of 13, and then we'll also spend it on this Maiden over here. All right, so you can see we did complete the copper coins quest. We could potentially buy this for later, but yeah, we can actually evolve into that, so that's fine. Let me just take a look at one more thing here. Okay, this one's at level 16. For us, the level 16 is the key number because that is the minimum requirement you need in order to level up your legendaries too, in order to get them done for the world events. All right, so we'll claim our reward. Okay, looks like we did complete the Soulbind 1, 2. We do have these units from before, so that is why we have these already completed. So we'll claim those. And we'll move on. Okay, so the next quest here is to defeat Impudent. We will spend some more gems to get an event attempt. And looks like they have some skills here. So whenever one of their units attacks, we'll give plus attack and plus health to one of their units except buildings. Sure. Okay, yeah, let's go. If you've come with a white flag, then I'd accept your defeat. Maybe I'll even let you stay as an advisor. Someone who stubbornly denies an approaching failure cannot become a ruler. Don't measure me by human standards. It seems that you've forgotten who you're dealing with. This isn't a human, and you are a human, so shouldn't you abide by the standards of... Alright. It's time to remind you. Sometimes this game doesn't make any sense whatsoever. We'll start with our summon, and we will continue with our range unit over here. Okay, got some damage going on over there, so that's good. Excuse me. There's some water burp over there. Okay, let's see what's going to make sense. Okay, so they summoned this unit here that froze 2 of our units for 1 turn, so that's why these guys can't attack. We'll summon a range unit over here on the block rune, give it a little bit of protection. Okay, we have our unit that deals damage at the end, so that's why the building and this unit was destroyed. And we are currently threatening lethal on 2 of these lanes, so it should be all set. If they're both blocked, we can also summon another unit to go for lethal here too. Okay, so we'll summon our unit. And there you go, that was Impudent right there. Man, do I get parched early in the morning. I'm gonna get like a humidifier or something like that, because my mouth is so dry right now. Anyways, we will claim our rewards. Okay, looks like we have another one of these quests completed. Okay, we won't claim it quite yet. We just want to see what these other quests are here. All right, so we have on the top, spend 1,000 gems, and then after that, reborn the event epics 5 times. We're actually going to spend gems in order to get this one done, get some extra sparks, or runes rather. So we'll close this out, and the way that we usually do it, we end up spending gems for the hunt. The reason why is because, as you'll see here, we'll spend for the hunt. It counts towards a lot of those gem requirements, and then also, as you can see here, we do have some quests that will kind of they'll match up with some of the other quests that we'll have to end up doing. So we'll start claiming some of this stuff here. Get some souls for our legendary pets. We're halfway there. Oh, we just spent the 1,300 copper coins. All right, no, that's fine. We can take a look at those quests later, but for now, we're trying to get the other stuff. We have, how much is it? We have not 800. Why did it say we had 960? That's weird. Okay, we'll spend some gems here. See if we can get some stuff. Get the minimum 300. We could also spend over here too. I don't think it's too bad, although this unit isn't that great. It is getting us closer to the level requirements, so I suppose sure, why not? Because let me just check one more thing. Yeah, our Domus is already at level 16, so we don't have to worry about that. All right, we'll just spend our gems. Level that one up, and see we do have the 1,000 gems, so that's good. We are now currently below the 10k mark, but that's okay. We have some creds in our account as well, so we can do that. All right, so we'll claim our reward from the top, and then we'll claim our reward on the bottom to get the most amount of runes. So that's good. Okay, now we're on the next quest here. So get 3 legendary heroes in summons or in chests, except event shop chests. So that means that we need to get them not from the roulette, but from pretty much anywhere else. The journey ones don't count, unfortunately, but the ones in League, and then the Disciples, and then some premium buys or demigods do count. So we'll do that. Let me just see if Divine Arenas actually have... Okay, so it doesn't have any legendary chests this time. Before they did, because they were running a special theme. But for now, we'll just open these. We can also get these season rewards as well, but we'll just open up these ones here that we're saving. Okay. Oh, cool. We have one of the legendary legendary hunt quests that we're doing. So we open number 1, number 2. All right, so that's cool. And we'll get our final one from the Dungeon of Trials / Pit. As you see here, we do have a pit boss that only has 8 health, and we'll do have a legendary chest over here. So let's just get this one done. Okay, we'll do a shuffle. We'll do some shuffles to see if we can get rid of some trashier units. We can do any one of our summons, and they should be good. Like I said, just doing some housekeeping over here. do the summon. We'll summon our building just to get rid of it out of our inventory. And there you go. So we defeated the Sea of Severus that we were saving for the world event. And you see that legendary chest does open, and in fact, it does count for not only this hunt quest, but it also counts for the quest that we're doing right now in the world event. So that's good. All right, we're going to close this out. We're going to go back to the roadmap, claim our reward, and move on. We will be circling back into Pit very soon. It's just that there's a certain quest in Chapter 3 that we'll need to set up for. Okay, so the final quest here in Chapter 2 is to defeat Hanzo. Okay, they have skill that we'll see. Spend some more gems over there. Oh, you know what? There's a fable that's going on. That's why they're saying it. So, okay. All right, so their skill here is whenever any unit appears, it will give mental shield to another one of their units, ally being them. So yeah, all right, sure. Let's go. There's so much persistence in Legion. Do you know I've already killed 3? Word killer. Do you know that I've already killed 3 of your comrades? I didn't come for this. I need to learn the secret of your strength. But if you're in the mood to stop me, I'll have to deal with you myself. But then you're going to die if I... Alright. Alright, we will start with our summon. As you can see, as soon as we start our summon, it will give mental shield to one of their units. We'll continue on with our range unit over here, which will end up giving mental shield to another unit that does not have mental shield. So that is why you saw this one give mental shield. But that's fine. We still have our unit here that deals damage at the end of the turn, so that will allow us to get rid of the mental shields that are showing up. Okay, they got this unit here that will freeze our units. We'll summon our range unit over here. It comes with another summon, so that is why these both have mental shield, but that's fine. We're currently threatening lethal with 2 of our lanes here. If this one is blocked, we can potentially summon another range unit. We don't have any range units, unfortunately, so we'll have to see here. We'll summon our extra attack unit over here. That way you can break through these units and then also not have to worry about them getting mental shield. Okay, you see the damage at the end of the turn. And so now we are for sure threatening lethal. Okay, so combat over here. We'll summon a range unit. Metal shield, but we have our damage over here. Tell your master that the end is near. Indeed you do. Okay, so we have defeated Hanzo. Got some copies of rares, that's cool. Go to the roadmap. Claim our rewards, and see some nice runes. Oops, okay, some more stuff over there. Okay, and now we get this bio card for the Hanzo. The Gold of the Night, the Shadow of the Snow White Valleys, Hanzo-sama. Hanzo folded the haiku piece and put it in his pocket. The hand holding a tanto wavered treacherously. The blade touched the stomach. Hanzo closed his eyes. He heard a growl behind his back. Hanzo turned to the sound. A yokai, his mouth wide, rushed to him, waddling on his 9 limbs. With a joyful smile, Hanzo put away the tanto and took out a katana. His time had not yet come. So for those who know anything about Japanese culture, so the guy was about to kill himself, but then he faced this yokai. I forgot what a yokai is. You guys can look it up. But yeah, some pretty dark stuff going on. Okay, so we'll claim our rewards, get our stuff, so that's good. And now we're moving on to Chapter 3. Titled Final Fight. When your opponents understood who they were dealing with, the situation became even more complicated. You had to simultaneously escape from enemies who wanted you dead, and from allies who cared too much about your safety. Besides, you had to fight Legion and his army, which would lead to an almost imminent defeat. But you were chosen to be the Lord Protector for a reason. I knew you'd be able to handle everything. Okay, so you can see in these rewards over here, we're going to get 1,000 Legion if we do end up completing this, so that'll be nice. Get some more demigod scrolls. We'll get a medal. That's nice. And then we'll get some roulette rewards again. Okay, heading into Chapter 3 now. Okay, the first quest here is to defeat Protector. We'll spend some more attempts and once again. I gotta close this out or claim this afterwards. All right, so the skill here is whenever one of our units appears except order, they will get silenced. Okay, so that means when they get silenced, they'll lose all their skills. All right, sure, yeah, let's go. Hopefully that actually won't be too much of an issue, just because our units only have 2 skills. Commons typically only have 1 or 2 skills, and then as they move up, as your heroes move up in rarity, they'll get more skills. Tell me about Legion. He's from the Order faction, right? What happened to him? Yes, but while you were away, he was exiled from the upper worlds. It's a long story. You need to know that he's extremely dangerous and that he'll do whatever it takes to gain power. I already know that. How can we stop him? We, Lord Protector, I'm afraid you shouldn't fight him on your own anymore. The Order Council will protect you and throw everything we have at Legion. I will not stay aside and run from danger. How heroic. Okay, so we will show you what this looks like. So we'll do our summon, and as soon as it comes into play, it got silenced. So I can see when these skills are crossed out, that means that they don't have their skills anymore, but they do have their base stats, so their base attack and their base health. So that is why this one is a 1394. We'll summon our... Yeah, we'll summon our ranger over here. This is fine. So this one here also gets silenced. I guess we shouldn't have summoned it on the rune because they don't retain the skills of the rune. But this is fine. 75 attack is okay for now. Okay, they got this unit here that when it dies, it transformed one of our wounded ranged units into a reward box. So in this case, it would be this one here. So because of that, we are going to summon over here. And see, it does transform that. That's okay. And we're just summoning this unit because of the high health and the high attack. It's also an order unit, so it will not get silenced, but none of these skills right now are relevant at this point. Oof. Okay, so they got this unit here that deals damage based upon number of heroes that are on the field. So in this case, it deals 6. This is fine. We'll summon our ranged unit over here. Spread out some damage. And we are currently threatening lethal with 2 of these lanes over here, so it should be all set. Okay, we'll summon our order unit over here. And there you go. Pangea needs me. I can't back down. I understand, Lord Protector. We'll find another way. Okay, so we'll go to the roadmap. We'll claim our rewards. And we will move on. Okay, so the next quest here is to open Legendary Chest and Event Shop 4 times. This is the only quest that requires you to open Legendary Chests and Event Shop for a certain amount of numbers. We'll be doing that now by going to the roulette. As you can see here, there is a chance that we'll get some event runes. So hopefully we can get that and so open them up. So let's go. So this one is number 1. Got some Hanzo. You can see here there is a chance over there. Open up number 2. Okay, so we do got some sparks, so that's good. We'll open up number 3 here. Okay, we're a little short on that, but that's okay. We'll spend some gems to get the difference. We could potentially open up this bonus chest. As you can see here, this bonus chest bar fills up on the top every time you open up a chest of any kind in the event shop. We're going to save this for a quest at the end of chapter 3, which I'll show you here. You go all the way to the end. You'll see that there's this quest here to open bonus chest in the event shop 3 times. We're going to be saving our bonus chest for that. So we'll go back to the roulette. We'll actually spend some gems in order to get the difference in runes. So 22, 40, so roughly around 27, 28 that we need. You can click on it here. It says you need this many runes and you can get for this many gems. The ratio is 3 to 1. So in other words, for every gem you spend, you'll get 3 runes. So yeah, we'll just do it just to get through it. Okay, and we did get our number 4, and we got some more Hanzo. Sure, why not? Okay, so we did complete that quest. I'm going to just close out that hunt announcement that keeps showing up. All right, as you can see here, this is part of the hunt. Whoops, all right. right, so we got our legendary chest, so that's good. Do we have the 1,000 gem? Where's the 1,000 gems? I think it was in our Fable. Here we go. Yeah, so we do. Oh, okay. Hey. Oh, we do have another legendary chest over here. That is for that. Didn't know we had a fair deal going on. So we did inadvertently actually complete this Fable. So that's kind of nice. Okay, so we'll close this out. We'll claim that actually for the next quest coming up. Okay. For those who are tuning in right now, we're currently in the world event. We're on chapter 3, and we'll actually be hopping back and forth between some other nodes, particularly Pit. I know I'm going to be doing Pit in a few minutes. All right, so we have the first branch of chapter 3. We have on the bottom here, get 600 souls of legendary heroes and summons are in chest, except event shop and oh, wow, they actually clarified this. So sometimes in Divine Arena, you can get legendary chests. I guess before there was an event that had legendary chests, but people saw that didn't count. And so that is why they made the clarification here. All right, so we have that. On the top here, we have defeat other players using the skin Jimmy Rocker Boy 2 times, and then also boost any one of the event legendaries 9 times. So we're going to do a combination of both this quest and this quest. We're going to do this one here first to defeat other players using the Jimmy skin. So we'll close this out. We'll go to our squad, and if you actually don't have the Jimmy skin, you will need to purchase it using gems. We do have it already, so we'll just do that. We'll switch to our Jimmy skin, and then we're going to fight some disciples so that we can actually get this done. Claim some stuff here. Go to disciples. Just pick the lowest one we have here. Come on. All right, and we'll fight them. We need to fight them 2 times, or defeat them 2 times rather. What, did you steal my stylus content? When will you start fighting properly? All right. Okay, hey, we'll summon our Bastet over here, blows up all these units, gets an attack boost, and there you go. All right, so you can see it does count towards that quest. We'll do that one more time. Okay, this time we get to start first, so that way we don't have to wait for the dialogue. We'll attack, and there we go. Before they even said you don't stand a chance, we are. All right, cool. So we'll go back to the roadmap. We'll claim the reward on the top. Okay. We will now get these 600 legendary souls. So we'll go back to the Fable here. We'll claim this chest, which ends up getting us 14 legendaries. Joy. Okay, well, the other ones I know for sure we're going to be getting by doing the, the pit. So we're going to switch our warlord back to pirate until further notice. We'll also equip our pet. And then also, as you saw before in chapter 2, when we did the quest to spend the guild bonuses 5 times, we got our attack bonuses, so that way we can set up for these pit battles that we have to do. So we do have some legendary chests over here, also some more over here. So if we can get these 2 done, we'll have the quest done. Okay, so now we are on Noir, Heavenclaw. Let's take a look at their skills. Whenever block triggers on their side, meaning that if we attack a unit with block, whether it's a building or another hero, they'll get an attack boost. Every 3rd turn, we'll deal damage to 2 of our lines, and then on the 6th turn, we'll deal damage to our melee units. So because of that, we'll try to avoid summoning melee units unless we absolutely have to. We're probably inadvertently going to summon melee units anyways, but whatever. And then I forgot how this one works in terms of what's the best strategy against it, but as long as we have health to actually take the damage, we should be okay. Okay, we have 2 battles, 2 attempts over here, and we can actually spend some gems if we want to get some more. So we'll just keep on doing that. And yeah, let's go. Okay, we got some nice buildings going on over here. We got a block building. Okay, we got another building that has block. We have this building here that gives metal shield to one of their units at the beginning of the turn. So we'll destroy that first, and then also we have our building over here, negative attack, then also plus health. So we might want to keep this building alive so we can actually get some health back to our units. They also have these block pentagrams, which will actually give block to their units at the beginning. So we'll have to focus some damage over here so that we can actually go through their block. So we'll summon our damage pentagrams. They're in pretty decent spots over here. We got double coverage over here. We don't have any coverage over here, so that's unfortunate. And we don't have any coverage behind this building over here. So let us start with getting rid of this building first. We'll summon our ranged unit here. We don't actually mind it having low attack, just as long as we can break this shield and then destroy this here. We'll save our stronger attackers for their stronger units. Lovely. Okay, so they did summon on the actually on the damage pentagram, so we don't actually want to trigger that off, but we'll destroy this building. And then also, like I said, we do want to summon range units as opposed to melee units so that they can take some damage. We'll summon this over here, deal some damage. Whenever one of our units attacks their warlord, we'll be able to freeze one of their units and then also steal attack from their units. So that way we can actually get rid of this in a couple of turns and also slow this down dramatically. On top of that, this also deals extra damage to their warlord at the end of the turn. So as long as we can avoid those, should be good. Let's see here. Combat over there. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen. So next turn, 2 of our lines are actually going to take damage, so we're going to avoid summoning our stuff. And we'll actually wait until possibly when this next skill goes off to deal damage to their our melee units. So we'll summon a ranged unit over here. Okay, deal some damage, deal some damage. Okay, as you can see, we did take some damage to our units, so that's unfortunate. This Santa over here actually gives plus health to their order units whenever we attack their warlord, so that is why this unit is still alive. Okay. Okay, we're going to potentially lose this unit. We do want to actually keep this unit alive, so we can do some attack steal, as you can see over there. Does this have block? It does have block. Okay. But it is also not on the attack rune as well. So that being the case, let's see what we'll do here. We can freeze all 3 of these. So what we'll do is, I guess we can go for damage. This is fine. We'll summon our prince over here. We're summoning our prince because we get extra summons at the behind it. So in this case over here, we'll freeze all of their units. Okay, and then we're going to just try and deal as much damage as we can to the warlord by using our Vixen's skill here. So as you can see, we're just doing a lot of attack steal. All right, we'll continue to do that. We'll do our summons. No, we don't even have to do our summons. All right, we will continue. We'll summon our rare unit over here. Any one of them is fine. As you can see, we're just doing some attack steal and some. We'll do some attack steal after we freeze all of their units. All right, so as you can see, all their units are frozen, so that's pretty good. Whenever they summon a unit, you'll see here, this should have their attack stolen. All right, over there. Okay. All right, let's see what would make the most sense. We'll summon our flight unit over here to block. We'll be reflecting and then giving them attack boost, as you saw there. Okay, some more freeze, some more freeze, some more freeze. Some damage over there. And unfortunately now our Vixen is now open to attack, which is not what we wanted to do. I guess we could have placed another melee unit to block. But we had it was behind a building, so that is why we couldn't actually place a unit to block over here. Oh boy. Alright, so our setup is now ruined, which is not good. Let us see. How are we going to do this? Alright, we'll actually do our summons to block. Set the attack of these units to 1. See if we can actually go through here. It says block of 12. So we'll give an attack boost to our units, our male units over here, so we can actually destroy this. And we'll summon... we'll summon a ranged unit over here. Okay, that's fine. We'll take some damage, reflecting over there. This is fine. Just trying to deal as much damage now to their warlord as possible. So you guys can see we have been triggering block, and because of that, their units are getting attack. Unfortunately, we did lose our Vixen, so no more attack steal, but we are pretty close to lethal. We do have another attempt, so that is okay. I think I'm probably going to use a shuffle to see if we can get rid of these units. This unit here, the Sir Lancelot, has been given block to their units, so that is why we're taking the the unit themselves have reflect damage, so that's why. Alright, so we'll do a shuffle, see if we can find some stuff. We could use a building to block. I don't mind that. See how much damage we're gonna take here. No, that's fine. We'll shuffle for a ranged unit, see if we can get through there. Okay, this one's actually not bad too. Let's see, combat, that. I don't know how much longer we're gonna stay alive though, so I think we'll just go for damage, I guess. No, actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll go for it. We'll summon our Groot here. This Groot, when it comes into play, it does silence to the units in the same line. So in this case now, we can stop the extra block from happening, and then also stop the plus health happening to their older units. So eventually, we'll be able to destroy at least one, if not two of these units. We still have our Prince over here, which is actually giving an extra summon whenever we destroy one of their units. So we have a little bit of blockers over here. And we're pretty close to lethal. We have about 280, about 300 damage out in the field. Okay. Oh, hey, we got we got some combos going on over here. So we got that. Could do that. Yeah, I don't mind. All right, so we'll actually summon our Goliath over here in the second spot. That way we can get some protection. All right, we destroyed a unit, and then whenever one of our units comes into play, it deals damage to another one of their units. Okay, we got some blockers over here. Got some combat over here. All right, so not only do we have our Prince summons over here, we also have the Archer summons off of the Athena, which allows us to deal some extra damage. And we are threatening lethal on two of these lines, so we are now in pretty good shape. As long as this line isn't blocked, or as long as this line isn't destroyed, we should be good. All right, so combat, and just checking if they have any death triggers. Nope. Just gotta check for, just make sure. Okay, nope. Okay, and we'll do a shuffle once more, see if we can get rid of some trash units. These are okay. This is kind of niche. These are all niche, so we're gonna hold off on those. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we'll skip the turn. Destroy that. And there you go. That was Noir Heavenclaw. I was a little disappointed when the Vixen was actually destroyed because we pretty much had all of their units locked down and we stopped them from attacking and then also took their attack and was dealing extra damage every turn, but what are you going to do? We improvised and we got the other, the other result. All right, so we got about 350, got some extra runes. Every time you open one of these chests in the event, you'll actually get some runes, so that's good. Okay, we'll head on to the next boss over here, which is Calamity Jane. Let's take a look at their skills. So at the end of the turn, we'll give plus attack to their female units. On the fourth turn, we'll give evasion to their units. And then on the sixth turn, we'll kill all male units on our side of the field. So that being the case, they're going to have an attack boost. We want to get rid of their units before the fourth turn, so that way they don't get evasion. And then on the sixth turn, or before the sixth turn, we want to make sure we have as few male units as possible. So if we do have female units, we'll probably end up summoning them, but again, we want to make sure we keep on pace so we can get rid of their units. Okay, got one attempt, and yeah, let's go. Sure, okay. We'll start with our damage pentagrams first. And they're in pretty balanced spots. We got two of them behind these units over here, so that's good. We have one over here. Every one on these lanes, so that's good. So let's take a look at this unit. I want to make sure. So it does poison damage to ranged units, so currently nothing right now. We do have this unit over here that actually deals damage to all units except Chaos. So in this case, we can actually wipe out these for free. But for now, I think we're just going to just lay off on these units. We'll summon our unit. Oops. We'll summon our unit here with the high health on the health rune over here. Oh boy, I forgot that this is a male unit, so eventually it will die. All right, I was just in pause over there. All right, yeah, let's actually get rid of these units so that they don't get evasion. So we'll summon our ranged unit over here. We're going to hold off on summoning this unit until they have more stronger units. And so we'll hold off on there. And, okay. Kind of don't want to lose our units. Ugh. Because if we summon this unit, we're going to pretty much wipe out everything, but then this will be gone. This unit is going to actually die from the damage pentagram that it's on, so that's fine. We'll summon our melee unit over here, just to get rid of this unit. Okay, so that is now gone. In 2 turns, their units are going to get evasion, so we want to make sure that we actually have some form of removal for their units, so we can actually hold off on summoning this. Oof, okay, that is fine. We'll summon our Mr. Death over here. So when it comes into play, it deals damage to every unit, and then we can just destroy this over here. This unit themselves have a death trigger, so when it dies, it deals damage to one of their units. So we're actually okay with this, letting this unit die. And it just died and destroyed this unit over there, so that's good. Okay, in 3 turns, our melee units are going to be destroyed, so we'll hold off on our summon. And at this point now, since we actually don't need to wipe out anything, we can probably use our shuffle. Just trying to think. Like I said, I want to avoid summoning male units if I can, so we'll do a shuffle. Okay, hey, great. We have a female unit over here. We got 2 actually in pretty good spots. We'll summon on the health rune over here. The only issue is that these extra attack runes from that previous unit are going to allow them to destroy our unit pretty quickly, but we'll counter it with our female unit over here, this Iona. Okay. Yeah, it also has flight too, so that's why. So let's see, it deals damage to units. Okay, except order. We'll summon our Iona on the health rune. Take some damage and destroy that. That's good. Our Iona has another skill here that whenever one of our units dies, it will actually give health back to this unit. So this unit should be in pretty good shape. Okay, got the extra attack rune over here. Got this unit here that gives plus health to their melee units, and then also attack boost to their female units. Also has evasion too, so that's going to be an issue. Yeah, we'll summon our female unit behind the Iona, because next turn our male units are going to be destroyed. So it's actually this one here. You can see the symbol over here. That's the male unit. Okay, you see it is destroyed. So that is unfortunate. But now, since it's another 6 turns until male units are destroyed, we'll do our summons regardless, and then go from there. Okay, let me just see here. Damage. Okay, they are on the damage pentagrams. I just got to remember where they are. So this unit here deals damage to units around in the radius 2. When this unit actually attacks this spot, it will actually deal damage over here and here. So this unit will be destroyed. So it's just a matter of, can we get rid of units? So we'll do our summons now. We'll give the male units an attack boost, whatever. And then we'll follow it with another female unit over here. This female unit, when it comes into play, it gives plus health to our warlord for a little bit, and then also heals our units too. Okay, we destroyed this, so this is good. We want to destroy this unit in particular because it gives metal shield to another unit when it comes into play. So that is why that was a good pull there. Oh, sweet. So these sharks actually have counterattack, and so that actually allowed them to deal damage twice on their turn when they attacked. Okay, next turn, the damage here is going to destroy this, so we just need to destroy this over here. We'll summon our male unit over here. We'll be able to destroy this female melee unit because it'll actually get plus health for every ranged unit attacks. But this unit here, not only does it steal attack, it will also give extra attack to our ranged units. So in this case, it'll be these over here. As long as these can, as long as this male unit is still alive. As you can see, that that little burst shows that this has extra attack, so that's good. Combat will eventually destroy this. We will summon another female unit behind the other female unit. And actually, we could actually summon this over here to get rid of this altogether. Although, we do want extra attacks, so we'll actually keep this alive. So combat over there, combat, combat, and more combat. Okay, so that is now destroyed. This unit can take at least 1 more attack, if not 2 of these, so then we'll actually give extra attack to these units again. Okay, combat, combat. Okay, you end up destroying that unit, but that's fine. The male unit will destroy here, get some health back off of our Gleedy pet because of the Melee kill. We have the extra damage going on to destroy this here. We'll summon our melee unit over here just to spread out the damage. So destroy that, get some health back, combat, damage, and the extra attacks over here. So that's good. And now we have an open field once again. So that is good. We have our Iona with the plus health for every time one of our units dies. And this will actually combo with our melee units being destroyed as well. So that's fine. Okay, we will see. We got to deal enough damage to destroy this. So it has block. So just factoring some health. So 144, 27, 171. So we need to deal roughly about 100 damage to this unit in order to destroy it. So we'll do a shuffle, see if we can find something. I guess we could summon this to stop that. Kind of don't want to get rid of this unit because as soon as we summon this unit, it'll actually transform this wounded unit into something else. But I can't let this unit stay alive, so we'll do that. So we'll summon this unit here. We'll just destroy this in combat. And this is also a female unit too, as I just remembered. So because of that, so it actually will be good against the next skill that'll happen. Oof. Okay, so this unit has come up a lot. This Yuri here, it deals damage to range units for every attack it does. So that's when those extra attack runes really start to come into play. But this is fun. This is fun. We'll summon our... Yeah, you know, we can summon our... Trying not to use too many units here, but this is okay. So we'll summon our Madame Lotrix. This Madame Lotrix, before it attacks, it summons those puppets, as you just saw. Those puppets will die because they are male units. That's okay, though. They do count towards the plus health to the Iona over here. And then they will be used as blockers for these other lines over here. Okay, so another 6 turns before that comes out. We'll summon our melee unit actually over here to get some damage against these units. I guess we should have actually let the puppets come out first by putting this in the second row, so that way that there's a chance they can come up and reflect. But this is fine. We don't mind destroying their units so that they don't get evasion. And we're in pretty good shape right now too, especially since our Iona has pretty much been staying alive the whole time. Okay, they got the extra summons off of the Athena over here, but this is fine. We'll be able to destroy this in 2 turns. We'll probably just go for damage at this point because they are not really doing anything to our health. So attack. Okay, we'll destroy the extra summons around there. And even if we take damage, the Iona will actually count for the plus health back to our Warlord. So even with their extra summons, we can just wipe them out using our kind of splash skill over here, and should be good. So we're gonna start using our rare units once again, just to get rid of them out of our inventory. All right, I'll summon another ranged unit over here. I should really think about the placement so that these puppets are in better spots, but at this point, we're pretty close to lethal, so don't have to worry about it too much. I did see the extra damage did destroy the Athena, so that's good. And now we're just gonna, like I said, focus on piercing for damage. We have 100, 200, about 280, and we have some sudden death, so if these lines aren't blocked, we should have lethal. Okay, looks like they summoned the Scarlet Warrior to block over here. Got some damage over there. Okay, let's see. So evasion here will actually stop the puppets from coming out, so that's why. We'll summon our... see what makes sense. Yeah, we'll summon our male unit over here. This is fine. Oh, it doesn't stop the puppets from coming out. Oh, okay. So even though this unit does have evasion, which actually gives miss to units that are ranged before the attack, the puppets still come up. So, oh, okay, hey, that helps out a lot. Okay, so at this point we are threatening lethal now. We have the damage 150 over here, about 200 over here. We do have our sudden deaths as well to clear through. We'll probably use the shuffle next turn to get rid of some trashier units, as we normally do. And last shuffle. This one has high attack, but it doesn't really do anything. We'll do our sudden deaths to get through here. Just make sure we're guaranteed that damage. No death triggers over here. We'll do our melee summon over here. Right. Just waiting for the attacks. There's a lot of sprites on the field, so that's why. Slowing down a little bit. But yeah, and so that was Calamity Jane over there. Kind of a long battle, especially with the evasion. We did have some good draws with our female units, particularly the Matriarch Iona with the plus health and the flight and the extra damage. Okay, so we got the legendary souls, so that's good. Oh, got some ready. That's nice. All right, so now we have actually completed that quest. We can actually hold off on these pit bosses until later because we don't really need to rush them. We have 2 days to get them done, and we get a tempt every 12 hours, so should be all right. Okay, we'll continue on the world event. And we will claim our rewards. And we will move on. So the next quest here is to defeat Exile. Okay, gonna spend some gems, which is okay. Okay, whenever one of their units attacks, we'll get plus health and plus attack to 2 of their units, except buildings, and then 1 of their units. Okay, I gotta switch out our Warlord just because we were using the Pirate from before. We also want to keep consistent and use our common squad, which we have here. We'll also give the pet, so that way we can also give a little bit of protection and a little bit more health. Okay, going back to the roadmap. Going to the bosses and fighting the Exile. Let's go. Did your mercenary not deliver the message? He did, but you're just ridiculous. You have nothing to oppose me. No allies, no army. Soon you're going to see that it's not like that. You know, I think it's time to end this. Okay. All right. Let's see what makes sense here. We'll do our summon first. And then we'll summon our ranged unit over here. Some protection behind the building, also spreading out the damage. I suppose we could actually have this time put the ranged unit behind the melee unit because of the high health. But for most of these battles, we just want to go more on offense, particularly because their units aren't that strong. So that is why we're going more for damage first. All right, so combat will actually destroy that. We'll summon our melee unit here with the highest attack and also decent health. Why do you use commons? Miska, I use commons because the 121, 123, or 1234 official asks that we use commons. It's part of the hero bits on Twitch, so that is why we are currently doing commons. It's also kind of fun too, especially using these units that I don't normally use. If we didn't use commons, I guess we could just run over them in a couple turns, but you know, I appreciate the challenge. Okay, and yeah, we're also doing stuff for the viewers. It's for them, not for me. All right, what a shame, but you won't stand against my army? Do you know that they call me Legion for a reason? I've always been interested in the origin of your names. I'll ask my friends from the Order. But you're not Legion, you're Exile. It says your name is Exile. Okay, so we have defeated Exile and not Legion. We'll go back to the roadmap, collect our rewards, and we will move on. Okay, so the next branch here, we have on the bottom, spend 40,000 runes, and then on the top here, we have summon demigods or gods 20 times, and then on top here, we have the soulbind, the Hanzo, or soulbind any one of the event legendaries 9 times. Do we have enough here? Could potentially do this. I do actually want to hold off on spending for these chests, because not only do we not have the 40,000 runes, but also if we do end up completing the world event, our rewards for opening chests are going to be more. So we're actually going to hold off on that. So for the time being, we'll just do this one up top. So summon demigods or gods 20 times. We'll go back to the shop. Okay, we have the demigods over here. It is slightly discounted here. Nice. Yeah, it's slightly discounted. Normally it's like 13, 14. All right. I guess this one is fine. All right, so we'll just do the demigod summon over here. Spend the 12. Already shows you already what they... Oh, and it also shows you the discount too. Interesting. All right, so we spent our first 10. Got some, 1000X. That's nice. Okay, we're just opening up the chest right now. Looks like we're completing some hunt quests, so that's good too. Do you like the new sparks? I think it's cool. Yeah, it's I mean, they look visually better than the eggs. Everybody's been calling them eggs, and then they in game they call them sparks. And yeah, it's kind of bizarre, but at least now they're more consistent with the stuff that they have. And that way you know for sure exactly what they're used for. Especially too, since what do you call, the first blood event was using these sparks or the eggs as well. So that may have confused some players, and they thought, okay, we can save them for events, or they kind of transfer along the, you know, these sparks or these eggs would count for the world events. So this way, for sure, it doesn't confuse people. I don't know which rare we ended up getting, or which legendary we ended up getting, but that's fine. We're okay with that. We're not going to spend it for the third demigod summon, even though it does have a discount. We don't need to open anything right now. What is this? It looks like we got some kind of reward. Yeah, we'll open it and see what we get. And we get, hey, wow, 335 legendaries. That's pretty good. I guess we could have actually saved it for the, I guess, another world event, but you know, that's fine. We'll open them for next time. We can actually see what the next one is. Oh, another 335. So as long as we keep spending, we can actually get some more stuff. We have some stuff over here too, which we can also get for later. But for now, we'll just do this. Okay, so let's claim our reward. I got Fury and I got Axe. Oh, Fury? Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw Axe on the first one. Fury is actually going to be very good because then this event right now is all order anyways, so nice combo. Okay, we did our soul binds from before. This is the only quest where you can actually do before the event. You can also do reborns before the event too, and they will count. Or before the when you get to the actual quest. All right, so we'll claim that. We'll move on. For those who are tuning in right now, we're currently in chapter 3 of the world event, which had just started about an hour and a half ago, and so we're gonna keep on going for there. Okay, the next quest here is defeat Kojima. Going to the boss. Got our refill. Okay, they got a skill here. So whenever any unit appears, we'll give metal shield to one of their units. Sure. All right, yeah, let's go. Did you call for me? It was quite unexpected. Why did your clan want to kill me? In the past, we had an agreement that you don't touch the Lord Protector. Lord Protector being her. You've just answered your question. It was in the past. You have nothing to pay us after your return, so expect a blade to stab your heart. How would a duel? If you lose, no one from their clan will know that their leader suffered a defeat, but you'll have to get on my side. You're a fool if you think I'll agree to that. But the fight has already started. Defend yourself. The duel. It is time to duel. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. So as soon as their units came out, got metal shields. They got extra damage to our nature units. Also get some heal whenever we attack them. This mini Tesla X deals damage whenever a unit is destroyed, and then also plus attack to their units. All right, we'll summon our we'll do our arch vampire summon to deal some damage to their units. We'll also continue and summon our. I think we might actually change our strategy just a little bit to get rid of their units. So what we'll do is, we'll just go for damage instead. All right, so end of turn, as you saw, destroyed all of the metal shields. We actually want to just wound their units, so we can use our destruction skill to get rid of their units. And probably not going to want to summon too many units because they're getting metal shield every time we summon a unit, so we'll avoid that if we can. So we'll summon our range unit here with the attack. Deal some damage, wound some stuff. And as you can see, the numbers, the red numbers, that means that they're wounded. So in this case, we can actually do our destruction skill next turn to destroy those. Do we have enough for lethal? Oh yeah, we do here. So we'll do our destruction skill to open up the lines. We'll summon our extra attacker over here. And there you go. That was Kojima. You've won. The ninjas will fight alongside you against Legion, but beware, if you tell anyone about this, you'll die a horrible death. Am I going to die a horrible death now? I just told everybody. Okay, so we collected the rares. We're gonna... actually, just before this, we did defeat Kojima. I'm just gonna collect the hunt quest, so that way we don't see that pop up anymore. Okay. We will then go back to the roadmap. Okay, claim our rewards. And looks like we already completed the next quest over here, which is to level up any one of the event legendaries to level 14. We'll just claim our reward and move on. So the next quest here is to defeat Ally, which is another journey boss. Spend some more gems. Okay, there's skill here. So whenever one of our units appears that is not order, they will be destroyed. Wow. Okay, that is something. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's go. We gotta remember to not summon any non-order units. The Order Council has declared that you won't take part in the final battle against Legion. Pangea has just regained the Lord Protector. We can't let it plunge into chaos again. And Angelia, it's time for you to understand that I appreciate your help, but I won't let you order me around. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at their buildings, I guess. So damage to our Warlord whenever a unit dies, plus attack. Plus health. We have a unit here that gives mental shield to one of our units at the beginning, and then plus health. Okay, got extra damage for every unit that is around. We cannot do our summon. We probably should have changed our Warlord for this particular battle. And I'll just show you why. So as soon as we summon, it dies. No good. Alright, that's fine. So we'll actually have a tougher time wounding their units, which is actually going to be tough for us. We'll summon our unit here with the high health. Also an order unit too, so we can avoid the death trigger, or the skill over there to destroy units. If we actually don't get through this battle, we'll switch our Warlord to, I think, either Adam or King of the North, or potentially even Jimmy Rockerboy, so that we can have order units to summon through. Alright, so we got this unit here that freezes our unit whenever an order unit comes into play, and setting the health of their unit to 1. We'll have to destroy this. So we'll summon our range unit over here. Probably gonna, let's see how much damage this does. It deals 5 damage. Okay, we can probably avoid that. We'll just try and go for lethal and see if we can actually also wound some of their units so that we can get our destruction skill. We can't even use our other summon too, because our third skill will summon 4 chaos units for us, which will end up being destroyed. So we'll just keep going on this line. Focus damage on the same line over here, so that way we can break through. Doesn't look like they're going to have any units in particular that will stop our units, so it's just more of slowing us down. Oh, that's not going to be good. Okay, we got this Dark Iron Maiden that gives plus health to their units. We'll summon our order units down here. We'll actually destroy this building, and I'll also give our mental shield Caesar's Head some protection to give our units mental shield. We're threatening lethal now, so that's good. Okay, combat over there. Okay, we'll skip the turn just to avoid some death triggers. And we just went for damage there. And so there you go. Okay, so that was Ally. Okay, we'll go back to the roadmap. We'll claim our reward. Okay. All right. As you can see, we do have a Legion God of War to level 16, so we can actually get that done. Let's just take a look at the top quest before. So summon gods 3 times, and then also reborn any one of the event legendaries 9 times. These quests you can pretty much only do if you are a premium player, VIP player, whatever you want to call it. This god's chest costs 5,000 gems, so 15,000 gems. Excuse me. And then also you need to have all 3 of these units and reborn them. So we're just going to skip that. We're going to claim our reward down here. Okay. We got 2 more quests left. We have this next quest, the one we're talking about. So open the bonus chest in event shop 3 times. We'll go back to the roulette, which is now the bonus shop. And we'll open this chest over here. We've been saving this since the beginning of chapter 3, so we'll open that. So that one is number 1, and see it does count. This is the only way you can actually get it open. All right, we'll open up a legendary chest to fill up this bar. Okay, we'll spend our 5,000. Okay, the bar is now filled again, so that's good. We keep on getting Hanzos. That's so weird. This Hanzo you can actually get in the league, so that's kind of unfortunate, but that's fine. All right, we'll open up a bonus chest number 2. Stop giving me Hanzos. All right, we'll keep on opening chests, see if we can get to the third one over here. We got some gems. The gems are actually the, what do you call them? Out of the absolute rarities, you get a 5% chance of opening gems. We kind of wanted event runes so we can fill up this bar faster, but that's fine. Keep going. So many Hanzos. Okay. You guys have seen this, right? All Hanzo all the time. All right, well, we'll spend once more. We now have filled the bar for the 3rd time with some more Hanzo. Cannot believe it. Open up the final bonus chest. So we did complete that. Stop giving me Hanzo. All right. All right, we'll complete this quest by claiming the rewards. Okay. And now we're on the final quest of chapter 3. So we are finally going to face Legion. Let's take a look at their skill here. Whoops, got to refresh. Okay, so whenever one of their units attacks, we'll get plus attack, plus health to 2 of their units. Sure. Okay, yeah, let's go. Lord Protector, are you ready to lose your title? I've lost it once, and as you can see, getting it back wasn't difficult. Let's not mention the fact that half Pangea still sees an imposter in you. It's time to gladden the other half with my victory. Okay, so at least now, unlike the previous boss, we don't have to worry about our units dying as soon as they come into play. So should be slightly easier, but we'll see what happens. We'll start with our summon to start wounding their units. We'll summon our unit here with the high attack. Spread the damage. Deal some damage to their units. Also mark them for destruction, which we can do in 2 turns. Because we need to wait for the skill to actually charge up. Oof, okay. So we lost some units over there. We lost our attacker. That's unfortunate. We'll summon our range unit, actually. Well, we'll summon our melee unit, actually. We'll get some health back off of our melee kill. And then also has high health. And then we also wounded some more stuff. These are now marked for destruction, so we can actually wipe them up for next turn. We don't have enough attack for lethal, but we'll handle their units accordingly. Oof, okay, so we have combat over there, combat over there. We'll summon our melee unit over here to destroy the frost. That is going to freeze our units and set them to 1. Okay, wounded and destroy that. The the skill here, which deals damage, does count as a melee trigger. And so that is why we got some health back off of the kill over there. Oof. Okay, they got the extra summons over here. We'll do our destruction to get rid of this. We'll summon our extra attacker over here. And there you go. That was Legion. And Angelia, how could you support him? He left Pangea. You thought that I'm fighting for the throne because I seek power, but I just wanted to bring order to Pangea. I don't think she's going to buy it a second time, and yes, I know that you've been cast away from the upper worlds. Well, then I have no other choice. I recognize you as the true Lord Protector, and I'll help you get the throne back. Oh, really? I might be power hungry, but strength has been and still is the main authority to me. You've won by right. So yes, we have beaten Legion. So yeah, so that was Legion right there. Gonna go back to the roadmap. Claim our rewards. Okay. So the end biography for Legion, God of War. After the disappearance of the Lord Protector, it becomes more restless than ever in the upper worlds. Someone willingly began their mission to maintain order in Pangea, and others decided to take advantage of the situation and take more power. Legion has always been stifling. within the limits set by the Order Council. He drew strength from battles, feasted on the blood of enemies, and enjoyed the last words of the defeated. When he was expelled for disobedience and inciting war, he swore that he would rule Pangea and eventually the upper world. I also thought he would hear the lamentations of the women, but okay. All right, just a reference to Conan the Barbarian. Okay, so we have our rewards over here. We'll claim them and see we got 1,000 legions, so that's nice at the end. Got some demigod scrolls, and we'll, aside from the medal, the increase in rewards is going to be good. Okay, and so yeah, that was the world event. The event is still going on for another 5 days, and we'll still be able to get sparks, so we'll be able to get some more chests. So let us actually open up some stuff over here. Got some 10k in runes, sparks, whatever you want to call them. Trying to keep them as runes. Got some 420 Angelia, so that's nice. We'll get him to level 16, so that'll be taken care of. Spend sparks. And of course, why not? Why not give me some more Hanzo at the end? So that was that. So that was the world event. I'm gonna take a break for like 2 minutes to get some water, and then we're gonna continue on with our next stuff, which is either we'll do some Divine Arena, and then we'll get into Journey. So be right back. Okay, and we're back. Looks like the chat was disconnected while I was gone. Hopefully it's back now. Let me know if it's working. Otherwise, yeah, we'll continue on. So yeah, so we just finished the world event. We're going to continue. We're going to do some Divine Arena, and then we'll switch over to the Sad Boy account to do some Journey. So yeah, oh boy, there is some lag going on right now, but yeah, we'll do what we can. All right, so we have a Son of Woods on the left here. We have a King of the North on the right. Looking at the flavor text here, we're going to be using thorns to destroy their stuff. And then over here on the right, a lot of units with health and block. Sure. All right. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. First things first. We want to summon a unit with high health. However, this unit only deals damage when it is attacked. So we're gonna wait until they have units with higher attack. Thank you, Gpoga. I am welcome, and you are welcome. All right. So we'll summon our range unit actually behind the building over here. Okay, it is starting to lag a little bit, so probably going to end up doing a refresh anyways, and we have to switch off to the other account in order to get it done, so try and do this as quickly as we can. Hopefully not too many performance issues. Okay, they got this unit here that reflects damage whenever it's attacked. Also gives block to their units. We're going to we'll summon our melee unit over here to deal some damage. This unit here, whenever it attacks, it deals damage to melee units over here. Oh, also, I guess it's getting an attack bonus for whenever it attacks because of this unit. Okay, this one. Okay, gives plus poison damage to one of our units, so that's good. Okay, this is all right. We'll do our spikes to deal some damage to their units. We're also going to silence their units as well, so that way they actually lose their skills. We'll continue on with our, see what makes sense here. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll summon our melee unit here with the high health. Probably actually going to do it over here. Reason why is we want to leave as many lanes open with damage to our warlord, so that way we can actually take the damage, but then let our spikes go in. As opposed to if we cover the lanes, then spikes won't actually do anything because they're not attacking our warlord. Also, too, we want to get rid of this building here that, well, I guess it has block from the previous building, but also gives plus health to their units, so that'll actually ruin the spikes that we have. Spikes will go through there. It's fine. Combat over there. I don't know if I'll have enough damage to actually destroy this. Let's take a look at their skills here. I should have looked at this in the beginning. So they have damage to our units, have the extra summons, and then plus attack to order. We'll summon our range unit over here. Destroy this building. Okay, so this is going to be destroyed in combat unless they summon another unit to do that. This unit, when it dies, it gives spikes to our units, so that'll give us a little bit more protection. We'll have our spikes to destroy these here. Of course. All right. This is fine. We can actually summon our building to block for some damage, but for now, let's just go for combat instead. So we'll summon our melee unit over here. Got some extra damage. This is okay. Our goal right now is actually to draw out units to have them go on the top here. If they go on the top, they'll actually deal damage first to us, but we'll be able to use our building to block. And so that's what we're trying to do, is just try and draw out some stuff. Let's see here. As long as our units are on the bottom, they actually take damage later, so that's why. So let's see. Good block up to 38. We'll summon our building over here on the health rune. Got some damage over there. So they're going to be taking at least 35 damage. I think that's a 3. I can't tell at this point. The 3s and the 5s are actually pretty close in terms of font. Just kind of like a design flaw of this game. Oh, but instead they just give up. Great. So the building that we're saving the whole time, summoned it once, never even got to use it, but they surrendered. So that's cool. Okay, so we got some runes. Runes are also good. Still in the world event for another 5 days. Okay, let's do the defense side. Okay, so the buildings are pretty much the same. They have their spike skill here, the silence and the plus attack to nature. We will see what makes more sense. The block over here versus +3 over here. I think we're going to get rid of the building first. Sure. Yeah, we'll get rid of the building first. So we'll attack that, destroy that, give block to one of our units, because when it comes into play, it gives that. And then also our building here deals damage to one of their units. It'll actually just, we'll do damage over here. And we're actually wanting to destroy this building anyways, because the, well, damage would have gone through the block, but this is fine. All right, so let's see here. We'll have combat over there. Got this over here. We'll summon our range unit over here to destroy this range unit. Okay, I guess whenever Pierce triggers, we'll give plus health to this unit, so that'll actually be good. And right now we're just gonna, well, we'll try to control the number of units that they have in play, and so we'll go from there. All right, so we'll summon our range, our melee unit over here. It has an extra range unit when it comes into play. Also has block, and that block is going to combo with this particular unit that deals damage for every unit that has block on our side. This is okay. We'll summon another unit over. Summon this unit actually over here. Reason why is because, so this unit has a skill that whenever one of our units are attacked, it will deal damage to one of their units that attacks. And then also gives block to our units. Again, this is going to combo with this particular unit. And we actually want to keep these spaces open because our second skill has the spearmen that come out in this particular lane. So that is why we want to make sure those are open. Did we do enough for damage? No, this is fine. We'll do our summon, or we'll do our skill rather to deal damage. We'll do our summon next. This totem here actually deals, well, whenever one of their units dies, it will actually heal another unit. So that is why this unit is back to full health. But that is fine. We have our unit here that will deal damage to their units when it comes into play. In this case, it deals 35 damage. So that's pretty good. And now we're just concerned about these other units over here, or this unit rather. But right now we have all the lanes blocked. They can even deal silence and the spikes, and it doesn't really matter because they still have to take damage in order for the spikes to actually work. And so in this case right now, we'll have combat over here, combat here. Combat will destroy that. Summon our range unit actually over here, so bring out the damage. And we finally get rid of this building. We have that over there. And yeah, we're in pretty good shape now. All the lanes are blocked. We'll even have this attack boost to our order units for next turn. Do we have another range unit? Our range unit's good over here. We'll do the attack boost, whatever. Summon the range unit, also whatever. And there you go. That was defense over there. We set it up so that we had our block units come out, and then we had that other unit, I think it's called Swordmaster. It's the epic version of Prince. When it comes out in play, it deals damage for every block unit that we have, and we wiped out their board. So yeah. So that was Divine Arena. It will refresh in about a day or so. We won't have a video for that, but yeah, we'll get it done at some point. Okay, so that was Divine Arena. We don't have any more pit attempts, and we don't actually need to rush through it anymore because we did finish the world event. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch over to Sad Boy, and we'll do some journey. So yeah, let's get it done. So on that. Also, you can see the game is kind of chugging a little bit. I assume it's just because of the new stuff. There'll probably be a maintenance break at some point, or some kind of maintenance anything. Just because every time they implement something new in the world event, it ends up ruining some other, not ruining, but what do you call it? Like the systems, they don't really interact with each other, and so things will either slow down, or some people will say, oh, the game's not loading, or some other kind of visual bugs. So that is why we want to, yeah, we want to refresh now. So we did sign out, just got our reload back in. Should take maybe like 1 minute or so. All right, so that is that. Okay, so that's good. It's in here. All right, cool. So at least our account is loaded up. Just waiting for the game to load up, and then we will continue on. The stream is starting to lag a little bit here. But that's okay. We are almost done. At this point now, like I said, we're just going to do some journey. I'm probably going to do just the first half, just because of the time it takes to actually get through journey. I think it'll probably be good. Be like bite-sized, so that people won't have to go watch an entire video for journey. Especially with the world event that we just went through. So yeah, see what else is there. Yeah, we actually started a little earlier this morning and got through the first chapter of the world event for this account. We don't really need the new units for this one per se, just because the units that we currently have are actually pretty good. It does sync a little bit with the order faction and the synergy for the squad, but for the most part, I guess we just need those units really more for pit that we end up doing, and then also for a Dark Tower, which will happen. What happens in a couple of days? Yeah, actually, it resets every other week, so it goes pit, Dark Tower, etc., etc. Before they used to have raids, and raids was actually pretty good, but you had to be on the if you didn't have a lot of good units and if you didn't have a lot of troop count, then you would also fall behind in raids. Also, it was ripe for abuse in terms of being able to spend. If you spend a lot of elixir and a lot of gems, you can actually just dominate people on the very first round. Still fun though. I mean, it was the only way that legendaries came like consistently for people if they were free to play. But yeah, those times are now gone. Hopefully they bring raids back, but it's highly unlikely unless they tweak the reward system and then how to use resources. Okay, so now we're back into Sad Boy. All right, let me just. I'm gonna check a quick thing in the world event for this account, seeing if there's anything. Oh, I mean, we do have some attempts, but we don't have to do this now. We're going to focus on the journey. So let us do that. So we'll go to journey. And we are currently in Dactyl Chapter 2, which I believe is Chapter 5. Yeah, oh, it's a Chapter 5. Great. Okay, so let's start off. Okay, so like I said, we're going to do the first half. So we're going to opt to defeat the first 20 bosses. Let's take a look at this Dobby Mushroom over here. So whenever one of our units appears, it will give them a skill that whenever they die, it will deal damage to units around. And then at the beginning of the turn, we'll deal damage to our warlord. Okay, great. Let's take a quick pop their units. Okay. I'm not going to cover too much of their units in depth, but you can see there, those are the units. Got some rewards here, and yeah, let's go. Okay, we'll start with the damage pentagrams, and then we'll also see what makes most sense. We will start with our we'll start with our Yoster over here. This Yoster has some decent health. It also deals damage at the beginning of the turn, and then at the end of the turn also gives plus health to our units. Just trying to set up for a good base. The other units here are actually good for attack, but they don't leave us with a good starting point for defense. So that's why I want to hold off on that. Let's see here. We will continue on. We'll summon our... We'll actually want to summon this on the damage rune over here. I kind of don't want to, but I want to get rid of these units if I can. And it also has some protection behind the building. And these units are going to get plus health anyways, so as long as we can actually keep some of these units alive, we'll keep this Grace of Rockfleet alive, and then allow us to deal extra damage to their units. Oof, okay, we'll do our summons, get those on the field. We'll summon our Dragar over here to give them an attack boost. Also gets an attack boost for every unit that's on our side of the field, or on both sides of the field, rather. So this is good right now. Got rid of all their units. We are threatening lethal with a combination of all of these units. And if not, we can summon one of these units, deal some more damage. Probably going to be summoning the Bastet next turn to deal some damage to their units, and then also get an attack boost if we can. Alright, so as you can see, we'll summon our Bastet, destroy some units, attack boost over there, and there you go. So that was Dobby Mushroom. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, moving on. So now we're at Flaming Elastariasa. Sure. Okay, let's take a look at their skills. So they have Flight, meaning that we can only attack them with a ranged unit or a flying unit. Also, Flight can't be applied to buildings. And then whenever they're attacked, they'll summon a Dream Whelping. I believe a Dream Whelping it's a flying female nature unit that does Splash and then also has Flight. I just said Flight. So yeah, we can double check too as soon as we get into the battle. Okay, got this unit over here and those over there. Sure. Okay, yeah, let's go. Okay, we'll start with our damage pentagrams, and then we'll actually start with our Masaurs over here. Those Masaurs, when they attack, they will get an extra copy to another one in the row. In this case, oh, why do we end up losing? Oh, you know what? It's okay. The reason why we didn't get an extra copy is because the unit in themselves don't have Flight. So because of that, we couldn't get our extra copy. This is good to know. All right, I guess our Masaurs will only be used as blockers. We'll summon our Yost over here. Silences in the male unit. We can destroy this unit and then also prevent our board from being set to one attack. Okay, I gotta remember, since they have Flight, we need to have range units. We'll summon our range units, as mentioned before. The Masaurs will get an attack boost for every unit that does appear on our side. So that is why we summoned our plant over here. Also get these extra summoners so we can attack them. Just have the Dream Whelping come out, which we end up destroying over here. I gotta pay attention to the Dream Whelping. Okay, so we got some damage over there, so that's good. We'll summon our Dragar over here. Give it some protection. I guess we gotta summon it over here, but we actually want these extra spots open for the Floss that does summon these plants. These Dream Whelpings over here, they do have Splash and they do have Flight, but they're very low attack, so we won't have to worry about them as much. Especially too, because we actually have a lot of units on the board, we're going to be able to deal damage to their units at the beginning of the turn, and then should be able to wipe out all of these. And you can see here the 36 damage, so that's good. We should be good here for lethal. So Flight miss. Okay, and oops, some blockers over there, but not blocked here. So that was Flaming Last year, Rasa. I'm definitely pronouncing it wrong, but yeah, there was the boss. Okay, moving on to the next boss over here. So we have Stinky Knoll. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever they're attacked, they will deal damage to the attacking unit, being us, equal to 50% of their attack, and then whenever one of their units appears, they will get a plus attack. Okay, so it looks like there'll be reflection damage to our units. So we want to make sure that if we do summon a unit, it actually has higher health than attack, because otherwise it will be destroyed by the attacker. All right, so we have that over there. Nothing too crazy yet. I mean, they do have some legendaries and they do have some epics, but it should be all right. Am I hallucinating because of this cursed pollen, or are you not a beast man? I am not. What's wrong with the pollen? Achoo! Ugh. Great. I thought I was dreaming. It's been a long time since I've eaten. Yeah, man, I haven't eaten breakfast yet either. All right, so we'll do our damage pentagrams, and we will continue this with our... we're summoning our Yoster, that's fine. Reason why we're summoning our Yoster is because we're going to give the health boost to our units, which will allow them to take the extra damage off the spikes. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, unfortunately, I wish we saved our Yoster for this. This unit has reflection damage. It is on a... it also gets block as well, and it is on a damage pentagram, so that'll actually help us out a little bit. We will summon our... We'll summon our Charon over here. This Charon will give extra attack runes. Also transforms into a building. Did this is out? Oh, wow. Wait, what? What? Oh, the reflect damage was destroyed. That's why. Man. All right, so we'll do our summons. Trying to get some more attackers on the board. We'll get an extra attack boost with the Dragara. As you can see why we didn't want to have too high of an attack because otherwise this would have been destroyed. But this is fine. We're getting some plus health to our units. Okay, that's good. Summon Floss over here. Okay, we're going to need some more attackers because these will, at least this, I think, no, 50%. So these won't actually die, but we will need some extra attackers to deal some damage. Right, so we will summon our Bastet over here, destroy this unit, get an attack boost. And there you go. That was Stinky Null. Tell me about this pollen. What's wrong with it? It gives us strength to serve Mother Nature and kill people like you. But you didn't... I guess I killed you before you killed me. Hey, okay, cool. We upgraded our rank. Got some gems. So that's good. Moving on to the next boss over here. We're facing Eagle Owl Snorri. Let's take a look at their skills. So at the beginning of the turn, we'll give negative attack to our units, and then whenever one of our units are attacked, they will deal extra damage to our warlord. Okay, so we got some over there. Okay, nothing crazy. All right, yeah, let's go. Okay, we'll do our damage pentagrams, and then we will do our Floss summon over here. Get some extra summons on the board. And that'll allow us to power up our Dragara. We can also do our Grace of Rockfleet as well to actually get some attack boost to our units, and then potentially get these 7 extra attacks that we need in order to destroy stuff. But because of this unit here, with the Eric the Grey, we're going to summon our Yoster to silence this unit. The big thing was that they actually steal attack from our units whenever we summon a unit, so that's why we want to silence this unit. Okay, got the unit here, got the Mother Owl. They did land on a damage pentagram, so that's good. We'll do our summons. And then we'll continue with the... Oh, we might actually be able to go for lethal now. Here, so we'll summon our Bastet, destroy our own sharks. We'll get an attack boost. Combat, and there you go. That was Eagle Owl Snorri over here. Okay, ooh. Looks like we got double copies of the Ronin. The Ronin is one of the event cards, event epics. So that's why you're getting double copies. Okay, moving on. So we're now on Kilano Windwings. Let's take a look at their skills. So at the beginning of the turn, we'll give negative attack to our range units, and then a unit with flight, whenever one of their units with flight dies, it will give plus attack to their units. All right, sure. Got some units over here. I can already see they have at least one unit with flight, which is this one here, the flight. Okay, this one here is flight 2. Sure. Yeah, let's go. Didn't think that I would see strangers on this plane. You're in danger. Here, drink the medicine. Now. This file is familiar. The floor in the hospital is covered with them. I won't drink this puke. You are smarter than you look, Wingless. You could serve Mother Nature, but you chose another way. You'll be fertilized. These murderers, man. All right, so we'll do our damage pentagrams. I just got to refresh over here. So negative attack to a range. Okay, that's fine. Sure. We'll start with our range units still. So we'll summon our floss. The floss will summon a plant. This plant will summon another plant. Getting rid of these buildings. Just want to keep these lanes open. Next turn, we'll summon our Dragara, most likely. Yeah, we'll summon our Dragara. The reason why we're summoning our Dragara is because it gives an attack boost to our units whenever they attack. So at least it will be able to slow down the negative attack that we're getting to our units, and then they'll still be able to attack. As long as they have at least 1 point of attack, they can actually get their skills off, so that means that they'll still be able to get their summons. All right, we'll summon our Yoster to silence the Eric, so there are no more attack steal. Okay, got some plus health, got some negative attack, but we are threatening lethal now. Let's see, combat over here, we'll do our summons. Yeah, should be good. Okay, so we'll do our summons, we'll summon our chart over here. And there we go. Soon you'll either bend in front of Mother Nature or die. She is still stronger. You can't defeat her. Yeah, well, I didn't have any problems with you. It's time to unite with your adored nature, Harpy. Okay, got some epics, so that's cool. I found you by screams in someone's blood trace. Keep reducing the population of the beastmen? Things got too bad? Couldn't be worse. This Harpy wanted to give me the medicine, but I didn't believe it. Can you check what's in it? Of course. I hope when I'm back with the result, you won't attack me with your sword. Stand firm. Okay, cool. Got some more wars over here. No premium trophies. We will avoid those like the plague. All right. So now we're on Prickly Jimbo. Let's take a look at their skills. So they have spikes, so whenever we attack them, we'll take some damage. And then whenever one of their units dies, it will give plus health to their other units. Sure. Okay, got this over here. I definitely saw some new units, but we can just skip them for now. Okay. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so we'll do our damage pentagrams first. We'll do our floss next to get some extra summons. Normally we would be summoning the Masura, but because we only have these 2 spots available, we're only going to get 2 copies. And I would much rather have extra summons out on the board, so that way we can power up our Dragara over here, and then also have our Yoster with more, more stats. Okay, so we're gonna next summon our Yoster over here. We don't silence this unit because it's a female unit, but since it has flight, we'll be able to avoid the melee damage over here. Okay, the damage pentagram plus the extra poison damage ended up destroying that, so that's good. Some of our units do have Toxin, which actually makes them lose their attack whenever they attack, but that's okay. We'll do our summons over here. I'll power up here with our Dragara. And 57, yeah, we have lethal here right off the bat. Damage, and there you go. That was a Prickly Jimbo there. Our extra summons help us set up for the Dragara, which had the extra damage, and then we also stopped the other unit that was giving us Toxin to our units. Okay, moving on. So now we're facing Master Cho. Let's take a look at their skills. So it looks like they have block, meaning that they're going to reduce the damage dealt to their Warlord. And then before one of their units attacks, we'll give them plus attack. Sure. Okay, got this unit right here. Whoops. Okay. Okay. All right, yeah, let's go. Finally, I stopped sneezing. If only my eyes would not water because of this pollen too. What are you mumbling? Your voice makes my headache. I'll shut you up. Okay. All right. Damage pentagrams first. Let's see what else makes sense. Yeah, we'll summon our Yoster again. Summon our Yoster behind the building here for protection. Okay, give some plus health to our units. I'm going to focus more on damage to their Warlord, just because they have that block skill that they have. So every one of our attacks will need to be powered up, and so the stronger the units, the better. So in this case, let's continue on with our floss over here. We'll get some extra summons out so that we can actually get some more health back to our... Well, get some more health to their units first, and then also deal some more damage at the beginning of the turn, so we can get rid of these buildings. Next turn, we'll probably do our summons, and actually we'll probably combo off with our Bastet as well. So we'll do our summons. We'll do our Bastet summon to destroy some units. Okay, deal some extra damage to those. And yeah, we're already good enough for damage. Didn't your mother tell you not to attack a furious armed stranger? And why are you so aggressive? The pollen drives some people mad. You are one of them. Find the antidote or you'll lose your mind. Usually you're supposed to faint. That is a visual glitch over there. All right, cool. Got some more of those. Like that unit. Okay. Next battle here. We got Harmful Nalri. Right, let's take a look at their skills. So whenever one of their units dies, it will heal them for... I guess heal the Warlord for some health. And then every second turn, we'll kill one of our units. Got this over here. Here. Okay. Given that they're going to destroy one of our units every 2 turns, we're going to see if we can get our summoners out early. So we'll do our damage pentagrams. We do have our summoners, so that's good. Get some damage out early. Try to make this a quick battle like every other battle, so that we don't have to deal with their skill, which will allow them to gain advantage over time. Okay, we'll summon our Yost over here. Silence the male unit, so actually they don't get their skill here to give a wood spike in front of themselves. The wood spike is pretty much this right here, which will allow them to not only use it as a blocker, but then also give them plus health, because every time one of their units are destroyed, they'll get plus health. Back to the Warlord. Okay, you see the plus health over there. We'll do our Shark Summon, and then we'll combo it off once again with our Bastet. Get some attack boost, and there you go. I like our nice little combo we got going around. Okay, so that was cool. Okay, on to the next battle here. So now we're on Trickster Don Chung. Let's take a look at their skills. So they'll have block, and then also at the beginning of the turn, we'll give block to their units. Sure. Okay, got over there. Okay. Right. Okay, yeah, let's go. Start with the damage pentagrams once again, and we'll change this up. We'll do the Grace of Rockfleet now, to get rid of their buildings. We're also gonna need to deal damage to their units because of that block given to them. So that'll be good. Then the multiple attacks will allow us to pierce through the block. All right, we'll continue on. We'll summon our Masuras over here. Those Masuras will get an extra copy. They'll also copy all the skills that are already on them. So in this case, it will be the attack boost that it had, and then this one here with block. If this one attacks, it will actually get a copy of itself, so it will have block as well. On top of that, these Masuras will also count for the extra copies or extra hero deaths that we need in order to power up our Grace of Rockfleet. So we have a little bit of a combo going on right now. Currently right now we have everything blocked, and so because of that, we are going to be all set in terms of not only damage, but then also dealing damage to their Warlord. Man, I miss these Journey days. Yeah, Journey is... I remember when the Journey switched from the old format to the new one. It was pretty fun just because you can, get the rewards early and go through the story. I like learning about the story. And then also, just a different change of pace in terms of gameplay. We're doing this more for maybe, partially nostalgia, but also for the coverage, because some people, when they first jump into the game, they don't know what the journey is about. So that's why we have it covered. All right, so yeah, we're halfway done for this particular set of journeys. We're on Asterion the Bully. Let's take a look at their skills. So at the beginning of the turn, we'll give plus health to their melee units, and then whenever one of their melee units attacks, we'll deal damage to our warlord. These units over here. You're at the last island and Sun's Gate's clear video, and it's insane. Yeah, it's I remember making those videos towards the end. I should have actually done the whole video thing a while ago. But yeah, we're doing this now, so that's why. Yeah, those battles at the last island are pretty crazy. You have to make like niche squads in order to actually get them done. Before, was it Justia gave miss to every unit that came up, so that actually helped out a lot. But now not anymore. Made it pretty tough. But now we have Grace of Rockfleet, so that pretty much destroys every unit. Pal, you better give up on pollen and destructions. That means trouble. Judging by the look, I shouldn't have said that. Okay, damage pentagrams first. Let's take a refresher. So plus health to their units, and then also damage to our world. Okay, sure. We will start with our. We'll start with our Yoster, giving some protection behind the buildings. Also give some plus health to our units, and then also we'll be able to deal damage to their units later. Okay, they got their own Drugara. They did land on damage pentagram, so that's good. It'll actually be destroyed next turn. We'll do our... Yeah, sure, why not? We'll summon our Sharn to get these extra attack runes. Get some protection to our units whenever one of their units attacks, so we'll get some mental shield. I want to keep these melee spots open because most likely I'm going to be doing the whole shark summon from before, combo it off with the Bastet to get some attack boost. So we'll do that. Do our summons, do our Bastet, comes into play, destroys all the stuff, gets the attack boost, and there you go. I need more power. Power makes me strong. Need more. So this, what awaits me? I must not to vent my spleen. I won't kill him. Better find the antidote. So that was Asterion the Bully. Looks like we're going to be using that combo a lot for the next couple of bosses. I see. It is difficult for you to control yourself, but I have bad news. If there is an antidote, I don't know where. Usually people start with the good news. What was in the vial the Harpy gave me? Strong submission potion. After using it, people could be taken anywhere. I'll search them with my magic. Keep up. Okay. Alright, so now we're facing Quarry Mushroom. Take a look at their skills. Alright, we've actually seen these skills from before, so we don't have to cover them that much. There's some extra damage to our units, and then also damage to our Warlord. Alright, so got those. Nothing too crazy over here. And yeah, let's go. The last two fights of the 8th island was unfair. Yeah, I forgot what the skills were at that point, but yeah, there were definitely some battles where I had to go multiple times and figure out what I had to change in order to get it done. And there are definitely some battles where I spent like 50 attempts, but it was just for sake of the video. But yeah, and some more planning would allow me to get it done. And so we did some damage pentagrams, so that's good. We will continue with the, oh boy, I'm trying to see what makes sense. We'll do our Masaurus. Those are fine. We'll get some extra copies out on the board. Okay, next turn we're probably going to summon our Grace of Rockfleets to start sniping off these buildings. Guess we'll change it up now. We'll summon our Yoster. Silence this unit, destroy that, destroy this, destroy these units, then get a large health boost to our units because it is for every female unit that's on our side. And a Masura copy is also female, so that is why we're doing that. Freezing the units on spawn, yeah. So for those, you would either have to do something like buildings, which don't really get affected by freeze, but they'll still have their skills, or immune units, or units that you don't mind having frozen anyways. Okay, let's see. We can do our Dragara over here. Extra attack boosts. Okay, some damage. They're getting some plus health off of this unit, but that's fine. We got enough damage through lethal, so. Okay, so that was the mushroom. Okay, looks like we're lagging just a little bit, but we're almost done, so it should be all set. All right, so next is on Soaring Saval. Let's take a look at their skills. So they have flight, and then whenever one of their units appears, they'll get spikes. Sure. Okay, got this unit here. Okay, because they have flight, we'll need to summon flight units or range units to deal damage to them. Okay, so we'll do our damage pentagrams as before. We'll summon our Grace of Rockfleet to not only deal damage and also have protection behind the building, but also summon it on this lane because of the damage pentagrams. Okay, so they summon it on there. That's good. We'll summon our Ghost over here, silence this unit, have it destroyed, get some protection, and then also get an attack boost because the Grace has been destroying some units. Next turn, okay, since we can't do our Bastet combo anymore for this particular boss, we'll just need to, I guess we'll focus on other units. Let's see here. This is fine. So we'll summon our Charon. Let me see if this actually works. Oh, okay. So you need a successful attack with the Charon in order to actually get the extra attack runes. So that's fine. We'll continue doing damage with our flight unit over here and our range unit over here. Let's see here. We'll summon our sharks. Don't worry about that. Give the Dragar out here, set an attack boost. And looks like the seven extra attacks did come out because our unit did die. So that is why we're able to then destroy the Swara over here. Okay. Okay, moving on. So now we're on Hugin Horsecry. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever a Dark Fear dies, it will summon a Forest Mage. Sure. Okay, so it looks like they're going to get some extra summons on the board. Okay, yeah, and let's go. For your own good, fly away. Don't you dare to give us orders. Mother Nature rules this place. Okay, so damage pentagrams. And we will continue with, we'll start with our Masor this time. The extra copies will allow us to block, and then we can combo with our we can actually combo with our Bastet, or we'll combo with our Grace of Rockfleet. Or even our Yoster. Get some health boosts so that these are all now walls. Okay, we're definitely going to summon our Yoster now. So this is the Dr. Fear. It gets reborn, and then also, it will trigger off this skill here to give a Forest Mage. We'll summon it to silence the male unit, so no more reborn. Okay, some health boost as well, so we can now actually wall off a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do our summons now, actually. Then we'll power up our Masura copies, we'll summon our Dragara, and should be good for lethal. Yeah. Alright, so that was Hugin Horsecry. You brought this on yourself. I didn't want to kill anyone, I hope. That's enough spilled blood to calm down for a bit. Okay, so those are the rewards over there. I'm going to take a quick break, just because I drank too much water during this stream. So I will be right back in about a minute or so. So hold on. Okay, we're back. So just had to take care of that. And we will continue on. So we got a couple more battles left. We are now facing Roig asleep in the hollow. Let's take a look at their skills. So at the end of the turn, we'll summon a totem. And then that whenever a totem is attacked on their side, it will deal damage to our warlord. Sure. Okay, let's take a look at their units. Nothing too crazy yet. Okay, yeah, let's go. Okay, damage pentagrams first, and then we will summon our what is it? Our Yoster over here. I was gonna say Grace. Yeah, our Yoster over here gives some plus health to our units. Wanted to start dealing some damage to their buildings, and then also deal damage to their warlord as well. Okay. So they got this unit here that whenever a rabbit, well, they'll summon a rabbit, and then if a rabbit is destroyed while this unit is still active, it will silence the unit that killed it. Yeah, this is fine. We'll actually summon our Bastet now to deal damage to their units. Also deal damage over there, destroy those, and then destroy this the spawner over here. Our key thing is that we actually wanted to keep our unit, our Yoster, from not being silenced, so that way we can deal the damage and then also the plus health to our units at the end. So in this case now, we'll do our summons, get some more attackers on the board. We'll do our Grace of Rock Fleet over here. We did some extra damage, and then also deal damage to these units over here, and then give these an attack boost. And currently we're threatening lethal now, so that'll be good. Add this lane over here. We can summon our range unit. Range over here. Yeah, we should be all set. Just got to go through the obligatory damage. And there you go. That was Roig. Trying to reposition myself, see where it was over there. Like, yeah, okay, sure. Okay, cool. We got 5 or 6 more battles left. Let's go to Lost Name, which is the next one here. So whenever one of their units appears, that will give a skill that will be giving them attack steal for them. And then whenever one of our units dies, It will give invulnerability to physical damage to one of their units for a turn. Okay, so we'll try not to have our units being destroyed, and then we'll also have our attack stolen. Okay. All right, yeah, let's go. You smell blood, stranger. Did Mother Nature bless you too? Did you kill the weak to warm yourself up? It is no blessing but a curse. We both are ill. Your neb is in... What's a neb? Is in Poland. We need to find the antidote. Nonsense. Why? We are warriors. We are given the power to take over all the planes. If you aren't with us, you'll die. All right, sure. All right, well, we'll do our damage pentagrams first. And we don't want our units to die, so unfortunately, yeah, we'll start with our Grace of Rock fleet. We'll do that so we can target some of their buildings. We're going to go for damage over the next couple of turns. Knowing that some of their units are going to get invulnerability, we'll need to kind of hunker down and build up our resources. So this will not be a quick battle for sure, but like I said, we're trying to set stuff up first. Okay, that's not what we want to see. So in this case, we'll summon our Charn over here and destroy that. Get some extra attack runes. The Shearshaw that they summoned on the first turn ended up destroying our unit because it has a skill that deals damage around it if it does destroy something, so that is why. This is fine though. We'll summon our Floss here on the extra attack rune, so that way we'll get 2 summons, and then potentially we'll get even more summons. Okay, this is fine. Next turn we'll do our summons, we'll do our Shark summons, and then do our Bastet combo to go through for damage. Can we still do it? No, we can't, but we can do this instead. We'll do our summons. We'll then summon our Dragar on the extra attack rune. So that way we can get some more damage. Oh, there you go. Cold. It is so cold. Is it the Breath of Death? Yeah. Again, I can't really tell what's going on in terms of these battle results. You know, sometimes they do die, sometimes they get knocked out, sometimes they, you know, they let them live. I don't know. Something was sprayed from the roof of a high building. I think people were poisoned first and then doped with a fake medicine. Greetings to you too, Lilith. It seems I won't hear any good news today. Well, if they wanted to kill people, they'd do it. There aren't any corpses, so they are alive. We will find them and heal you. Okay. All right. A couple more battles left, like I said. We're facing now Mary Mirror. Take a look at their skills. So whenever they're attacked, they'll summon an angry imp, and whenever one of their units attacks, they will get plus attack. Okay. I forgot what the imp does. I think it's a chaos unit that deals damage whenever it attacks. We'll take a look as soon as we attack there. Well, as soon as they come up, we'll take a look at them. Okay, so damage pentagrams first, and we'll summon our Yoster. That's fine. We're losing a little bit of damage, but we'll give it some protection, and then allow us to start dealing damage to their units. He doesn't want to kill them, but sometimes he has to. Yes. Wait, what? Are you talking about the last island? All right, we'll do our plus to get some extra summons on the board. Okay, these are the angry imps. So whenever they attack, they deal damage to one of our units. Sure. Oof. Okay. Can we draw Bastet next turn? That would help us out a lot. We do not, but we got decent stuff over here. So let's see. We'll actually do our Grace of Rock fleet to get rid of some of their units. See here, destroying some stuff, getting some attack boosts all over. Okay, attack, and should be pretty close to lethal, if not lethal now. Oh, those angry imps, they are blocking for some damage. But this is okay. At this point, we should be pretty close to the 7 extra attacks. He doesn't want to kill them. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's not a take no prisoners mentality. Some of them will be like, I remember that rat that we kept alive in order to move forward. Okay, we'll just summon our Charon over here, just get the damage. They can summon the imp, but it doesn't matter because we already have lethal. Hey, we got a new unit. Let's take a look at them. The Battle Angel, so whenever one of our units appears, it gets plus health, and then also Metal Shield. And think it also evolves into this Alexandria, which we don't have yet, but this is a unit that can be unlocked through League, so that'll be cool. It's always nice to get a new unit. Okay, we got facing Drop of Rain. Take a look at their skills. So whenever one of their units dies, except a flower, it will summon a flower. And then at the end of the turn, we'll deal damage to all of our units except nature units. Okay, so if we have nature units, it won't take damage, and then they'll get a spawn for every spawn that dies except the same spawn. That way they can't get infinite flowers. Okay, yeah, I guess let's go. Many animals are starving. Predators need to eat. Sorry, but I can't help you. I have no food with me. You're wrong. You have food on you. What's the cannibalism that always keeps showing up? You'll feed the animals and they will stop hunting each other. Okay, so let's just take a refresher again. All right, we'll do our damage pentagrams. Whoops. Oh no. All right. We'll summon our Masura to not only get some extra copies on the field, but also because they're nature, they're not going to take that extra damage off of the end of turn skill over here. And so we destroyed one of their buildings, and as a result, they got this planty/flower. But shouldn't be too much of a concern. We do have our Grace of Rockfleet to pick off their units, and then also we have our Bastet to destroy them as well. He wants to help the people of Pangea, but few of them are so affected by the magic or poisons so that they will rather die, so he will kill them. Yeah, I think it's like a mercy kill, if you will. All right, so we got some attack boosts over there. You can see a lot of attack boosts. Okay, and at this point now, we are threatening lethal on at least 2 lanes with the combination of these 2 attackers or these 2 attackers. And yeah, should be all set. We'll just skip the turn here to avoid any death triggers. Okay. It looks like we have the 7 extra attacks anyway, so that'll be fine. The further I go, the stinkier locals become. But I can't turn back. There isn't any medicine and aren't any people for sure. Can say so. Yeah, that medicine to help out the people. We still have to get to that. I think the hospital was the last chapter, right? Yeah. Okay, moving on. So we got 3 more here. Facing Hala the Ancient. Let's take a look at their skills. Oh, we've seen something like this before. So negative attack and then dealing damage to our warlord whenever units are attacked. That's fine. Okay, nothing too serious over here. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so damage pentagrams first. We will also do our Grace of Rockfleet behind the building. Destroy some buildings, which will then count towards the 7 kills that we'll need. I think we should, yeah. I was thinking we should actually keep track of the kills, but I mean, when it happens, it happens. Okay, in this case, they summon a building. There's supposed to be a Leaf Child behind it, but they ended up summoning on the back row, so that actually stops the summon from coming in. So I guess they're just using it as a blocker. That's fine. We'll summon our Floss over here, get some extra summons. Normally I would be summoning here on the top, but there is a chance that those summons could actually block, deal the damage to the building, and we really want to deal more damage to their warlord, so that is why I summoned the Floss down here. Next turn, we're probably going to do our Bastet combo. I'm still doing it anyways. So we'll do our Shark Summons. They'll have their attack stolen from the Arc of the Grey over here, but that's fine. We'll do our Bastet over here. The reason why we're doing it over here is because we do want the ability to the Grace of Rockfleet attack first, so we can get some attack boost to our units. But in this case, as you saw, the 7 extra attacks end up doing it for it anyways. But also he is killing the ones that willingly involved in the plan of destroying Pangea and its people. So he's just removing all the evidence of the killers, of the medicines and the poisons that are happening. I guess that would make sense, right? The conspiracy of the medicines. Okay, so we got 2 more. We got Master Chen here. Okay, so plus block and then also the plus attack, sure. Okay, okay. Whoops. Got this over here. Oh, still nothing too serious. All right, yeah, let's go. Okay, so we got some damage pentagrams still. We got our floss over here. Get some extra summons on the field. I'd rather get these extra summons out first so we can deal some more damage, get some more blockers, versus just summoning the Yoster over behind the building. It would help some of the buildings here, but again, we want to put some more attackers on the field before anything else. Okay, so they did their own Bastet, so that's not good for us. Yeah, we'll summon our Grace of Rockfleet, destroy this unit. Alright, so that's good. We can get some health boost to our units. Then we'll be able to also deal some damage at the beginning of the turn for every unit that we have on our side. So, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? So, 5. Alright, so 5 and 4. Alright. I just want to see how the math actually plays out. Okay, so let us do our summons again. We'll do our Bastet to blow up some units, deal some additional damage, and there you go. That was Master Chen. Yeah, the Bastet also has another skill. Oh, cool. Let's take a look at this new unit here. So it gets plus attack for every unit around themselves when they summon. Then whenever it dies, it deals damage to a female unit on their side of the field. Now the Bastet has another skill that not only does it deal damage when it comes into play, it also gets an attack boost, and then on top of that, if one of our units are destroyed, it will deal damage to their units as well. So that's why we do our little combo there. Okay, we are on the final battle for this section of the journey. Estier and the Bully, let's take a look at their skills. So whenever one of their units attacks a Chaos unit on our side of the field, we will take damage to our Chaos units. And then whenever a Nature unit appears on either side of the field, we'll heal that Warlord for a little bit. Okay, I got the units over here, here. Okay, nothing too crazy. And yeah, okay, sure. Final battle for today. Let's go. I'll stomp you to death. Mother Nature blessed me with her power and made me unbeatable. It would be better if she blessed you with brains, idiot. We both need the antidote, and I have to save people. People are enemies. You are an enemy. Mother gives us power and anger, and then points at an enemy to kill. You're so dead. So angry. Why are you so angry? I just gotta remember this stuff. Okay, so affects our Chaos units. I don't think we have any Chaos units in our squad. And then we do have Nature units, so they will heal for a little bit, but we should be able to overwhelm. So let's start with our damage pentagrams first. You know what? Actually, yeah, we'll summon our Floss now, and the reason why is because they can't heal more than the maximum health. So it's not like it's not plus health to their Warlord, it's just healing. So that is why we summoned our Floss now. Get some attackers out, and then because they can't heal for more than their maximum health. So that's why we did it. I gotta check this out here. So our Grace of Rockfleet actually deals 4 damage to a random unit 7 times, so they'll actually be able to destroy this here. We'll place it behind the Floss, give it some protection. We have our damage there. And then allow us to get a kill and then also get an attack boost. And we are pretty close to lethal right now, actually. Even if we do our shark summons, it's still going to be a gain because we're dealing more damage than we actually start with. So we'll do our summons. You can see the plus health. We'll summon our Bastet, which will also give them plus health. But we have an attack boost over here, which is just enough to destroy them. Cool. So that was Asterion the Bully. So that's how the spores work. They cause rage and madness, and then Mother just points at the target. That doesn't look good. It's a madness potion. It's like, what is that movie? It's like 28 Days Later with the rage virus. With it goes in through the blood. Is it the Minotaur you had fought with before? He's changed. This transformation is definitely the work of one of the sisters. He is not only intoxicated with pollen, but also has a powerful magic blessing. The goddess knows we are here. Whatever. On Pastoral, which was a couple of islands ago, we ruined the plans of the sister. Let's make it a glorious tradition. Come on. So yeah, so that was the journey portion for today. We got through the first 20 battles of the island. We have 20 more to go, but we'll save that for another time. Let's take a look at just a little preview of Colby Amigo here. So they have spikes, so when we attack them, we'll take damage to our units, and then whenever one of their units dies, we'll heal them for some amount. Poison balls. That does make a lot of sense, right? With the nature and everything. Okay, so just a quick recap of today's stream. So on the main account for Happysplasher, we got the world event done. We also, we got the world event done. We did some pit bosses. We did some Divine Arena. And we also did some journey over here. We are currently, we finished the first half of chapter 5. And so we'll actually do that for another time. Tomorrow will not be a streaming day because I am away for the time being. But I will be back on Monday, and we will continue on with the world event. And we'll also have, Pit is going to be ready, and then also Divine Arena will be ready again. So we'll check back in on Monday for that stuff over there. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, or concerns, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content and streaming schedule is right up there in the white box, so check it out. Please like and follow on Twitch for the live stream. And then like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. Like I said, we're going to have some more world event coverage, journey, pit, Dark Tower, pretty much anything Mighty Party you can think of. If you don't see a video there, let me know and we'll make a video for you. Thanks, guys, for supporting the channel and tuning in. I know this is pretty long, but just trying to pump out that content for you guys. So yeah, thank you, and I appreciate every one of you guys checking this stuff out. So yeah, this is Happysplasher. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and signing off.